So Jarlaxle, he's going to activate his Cloak of Invisibility.
Ooh, can I add my inspiration die?
Yes, you may.
All right. So 28.
And yeah, with that, you hear the impact of a thud.
Yes. Extra attack number 2.
Yeah, that hits.
He's stunned.
Woo!
And just to recap everything I was saying, for those of you that couldn't hear me. Long story short, Jarlaxle has our friend Zoblob held captive by the throat, and he wanted the Staff of Algarin, which Hershey was able to conceal. And so a Nimblewright was approaching out of the darkness. He had like a limp stride, like as he was ricketing each step forward. But you threw it at Jarlaxle, who caught it quite deftly. Although, I'm going to make him do a check for that. And the staff clatters to the floor. He seems aghast, but picking it up, it seems intact. It's a very sturdy item. Be a little careful next time. And so Zoblob,
He's back with us.
he's back with you all.
All right, you got what you wanted. Now leave.
The trade was never to leave, darling.
All right, I knew this was coming. Retreat!
Okay, everybody's gonna roll initiative then.
Oh no.
Does that include James and I?
No, you guys are downstairs. However,
James, you're muted.
Zagoria is always lurking in the shadows, not contributing and giving
Sorry.
ideas. I was blanking there.
alright, so 25 for Zagoria.
You don't even know how frustrating it was to not be there.
Oh yeah, you're just like, I have to make the decision. That's what I was trying to say. I was like, let's go back to my friends and I could ask them.
Alright, so Zagoria is at the top of the stairs. What are you doing?
I say, we have to go. We need to reconvene and fight this as a group. And I'm looking around. Is there anything near me? What do I see?
You're at the top of this stone staircase. It's very intricate and stonework, but you imagine that you could get back to the room that your friends are staying in roughly 5 turns.
5 turns.
It's 6 seconds each. 6 seconds per turn.
Oh boy. That's like dashing or just normally moving?
Yeah, that's dashing.
Can everybody dash or only? Like,
Everybody can dash, yes, but you can use it as a bonus action. So technically, you could shoot then dash away.
Right. Okay. Okay,
And-
so I can like alert them and then like bring them back.
Yes. The current 2 enemies you see are Jarlaxle and one of the Nimrites.
I'm gonna take a shot at the Nimrite
Okay, you gonna assassinate him?
with. Ooh,
Oh, you can assassinate using your short bow, by the way.
you can?
Yes. However, I didn't write that into the macro, but we know how assassinate works.
Okay, so what do I do if I want to do that?
So because you're attacking from the shadows, you have advantage. So you would roll your short bow twice to see if you hit,
Okay.
and it'll be an automatic crit. So that short bow is going to come in handy for assassinate.
Holy shit. Okay, so just roll short bow then?
Yeah, so as long as you hit, it will do crit damage. Oh wow, those were low rolls though.
Ouch.
Was that a nat 1 there?
That first one was a 4
was it?
and then a 10
Right.
that he rolled. Unfortunately, that does not hit our target's armor class.
Wow, this Nimrite is tanky. Okay.
Yeah, they're very thin and they have like a very jittery step. They're basically scarecrows wearing human armor.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm just gonna. If I can say another thing, I'll be like, Hershey, I'm gonna go get our friends by the horde and bring them back here as soon as possible. And then I'm going to dash towards that.
Okay. Sounds good. Everybody heard you. Davil and Yagra are under the impression that they're retreating as well.
Oops. Oh well.
Yeah, no, they know. They know.
Okay.
Cool. So the chase has begun, and you are making your way through the second floor. All right, next up is going to be Jarlaxle, who unsheaths his rapier and goes straight for Yagra. Well, looks like we have a runner. And he's going to do a multi-attack on Yagra. 3 attacks.
Wow.
What's her health now? I'm sure we
She's got like 30-something health. There's 1 hit. 2 hits.
Not anymore.
dead.
Yeah, she's dead. Yagra falls face first after being cut open by a Jarlaxle.
I should have just. We're gonna lose a friend anyway. We like Zoplov more though.
But Jarlaxle ends his turn there as everybody else makes their getaway. Yagra died for a good cause, if you want to say
Yeah,
that.
we'll rationalize it.
Yeah. Out from the shadows steps one of the Drow assassins. He's gonna do a poisonous pistol attack on Davil. But a nat 1 for the first shot. Unfortunately, because it was a nat 1, it basically...
Oh my god.
10-20?
Yeah. Well, we'll say that cancels out. That's kind of insane, though. So he's able to fix the jamming from the first attack. And that's going to be his turn. He's going to step up to Davil, though. So if Davil tries to make an escape, he'll need to suffer a opportunity attack. Davil, watching his friend go down, is going to do a quick Cure Wounds at first level. Just to bring Yagra back up. 4 points of healing. He's barely hanging on. 2 Nimble Rights. Going to jump out of the shadows. And this seems to be the bulk of their party.
Yeah, we definitely couldn't handle it.
Not alone, at least.
So those Nimble Rights move up, and it's
Yep.
Zablov's turn.
So both Nimble Rights sling daggers in Davil's direction.
Oh.
And Davil made it up to the top of the stairs, so they're clanging against the staircase. 1 misses. This is the other Nimble Right as well. His hits Davil for 6 points of damage. Zablob's up. Gonna burn them all! And he uses Burning Hands. 9 fire damage. See if anybody fails their saving throws. Jarlaxle gets hit by this too. So he hit all the Nimrites and Jarlaxle.
Good job, Zob.
Jarlaxle rolls a natural 20 on his save, and so he leaps over, actually gaining a little bit of distance. Kind of like as a musketeer-style move. And he's right behind Zablob, who's gulps.
Jeez, these DM rolls.
Yep. Hershey, you're up. Jarlaxle is standing right next to you.
I guess I'm just gonna. He's right next to me. I'm just gonna shoot him with a pistol and keep moving along my way.
Hmm.
But that doesn't hit, does it?
That does not hit. So you're gonna run up the stairs, though?
Wildly brandish the pistol and shooting in his general direction and start running away.
Okay. Well, we're having technical difficulties today. James, do you have... Your microphone is plugged in. Can you try unplugging and plugging it back in?
Yeah, check your audio settings if you haven't already. Oh,
I heard
I
something.
heard something.
Hello?
Yeah, I
There you
fixed
go.
Oh
it.
my god,
That
it's
was
fixed.
it? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that IT
There's
crowd.
So many things I've wanted to say. Okay, first of all, thank you, Brocken Cracker Gaming, for the follow. That's super dope. Also,
Thank you, sir.
could we totally hear that pistol shot down in the horde?
I didn't even think to ask that.
It's like 5 turns away.
I know, I couldn't
Could
say
have echoed. It could have echoed.
Pistols are loud.
So the staircase that you guys came down in that second level is 120 feet descent. So
Oh, shit.
120 feet to get to the second level, and you guys have to walk over about a 90-foot.
I thought it was one stair. Like
But
one.
it's all stone walls, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And that would mean sound echoes and can carry pretty far. and pistols are pretty loud, right?
Well,
Like,
there's a trap door.
movies don't capture how loud guns are.
You could try and persuade me as much as you want. This is exactly how I knew it was going to go down, and you guys are suffering.
No, just no.
Okay.
But if Zagoria gets to the second level where the trap door is and the 120-foot staircase that leads to your room, the Dragon's Hoard, if he can get there, open it up, and shout down it, maybe you guys will hear something.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought they were still in, like, under the trapdoor and all that stuff. Okay, never mind.
Now, here's how I imagined it, and this is hopefully to give you guys a better visual, is when you entered, you came up a staircase, and then above you were all the caverns, the bridges, and such. You followed those across, then there was the trapdoor you guys found, and you went down, and down 120 feet, a spiraling staircase was where the Dragon's Hoard was.
Okay. Well, I thought we were much closer than that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely not.
So yeah, Hershey, you're making your way as well. Is that what's happening?
Yes. I am just fired and ran.
Yeah, so here's a visual of the second floor here. So you guys are all piling up, basically heading towards this door here, where the trap door leading to the Dragon's Hoard is. Jarlaxle does get to make an opportunity attack against you.
Me?
Against you, yeah.
Right next to you.
You were the closest one.
Oh, I did. Definitely did.
Yeah, 25 to hit, that's 10 piercing damage. So the Nimble Right, who goes next, he's gonna clack up to Yagra, like, clickety clackety, I roll to attackety.
Oh god.
Yep, that's what he says.
The
And
one at the top?
he sinks a shank into Yagra, and Yagra falls unconscious.
This is not Yager's day.
Yeah.
We'll just say that.
Yeah, Yager's just getting the shit.
This is the
kicked
third
out
time she's fallen unconscious today.
She's Hodord for us.
Tell Gulroc I think of him as a friend!
Get wrecked.
of it. So like, hundreds of feet away, my heart just stings a little bit.
Yeah.
Yagra's gonna try to roll a save and fails. That's one
Can't
save.
even make the saves. Jeez.
Yeah, so she is dying. Cool, Zagoria, you're up.
I guess I'm gonna keep dashing until I get to at least the trap door.
Yeah, so we'll say you're at the trap door right now.
Okay.
And I'll give you an opportunity here. Make a strength save.
Strength save.
Yeah, to open the trap door. You're out of breath. You just dashed all the way up to the trap door.
Strength save. Okay.
Yeah.
I can follow your line.
13. No, you're just not. You have not enough energy for this.
Okay. Next turn.
Yeah. But I think if you're able to open it next turn, you'll have enough air in your lungs too, in order to breathe, or scream down.
Right.
Long story short, even if you succeeded, you would have had to roll again just to see if you could muster up enough breath.
Unlikely.
Yeah. So Jarlaxle's gonna go. Ooh, I do love a chase. And he's literally walking up the stairs. Like Pepe Le Pew when he's like chasing the ladies.
Yes, I see.
Yeah.
Mind's eye does.
Yeah. Krebig, however, is gonna like usher past him, catching up to Davil. So Davil basically has to deal with Kreshik here. I'm coming back for you, Yagra. I'm not leaving.
She's dead, bro.
Hey, he's saving face, man.
Alright, sorry, that was rude.
How many times?
Just give up on it, I have.
Kreb is gonna get 2
No,
short
Gulroc
attacks.
just needs to give up on her.
Hold on, I have to go turn the light on. It's so dark in here. I'll be
Sure.
right back.
Yeah, no problem. Guys, I'm not gonna
We got
stop.
a bit before we're involved.
Yeah, right. So, yeah, you guys are neck and neck with these assailants. There's only one drow outside of Jarlaxle, and then there were 3 Nimrites. Apparently, because of the event, maybe most of his posse is tied up. However, he's the head honcho. He knows where this is now.
Is he a drow?
Yeah, Jarlaxle is a drow.
Name's fair.
Yes.
Two more drows for me to kill.
He's the leader of the drow, too.
Ooh.
So Davil... What's up?
No, I was gonna metagame. So-
Oh, okay.
Did you say run outside?
Well, it's about to be dark, right? So that one.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
basically
dark.
dusk,
Yeah.
evening-ish.
Right.
Because he understands how drows work, he's not. Davil is not going to try and charm or sleep these guys. Instead, he's going to look straight in the eyes of Krebig, who just ran up, and he's going to turn invisible.
Oh, good for him.
That's a good skill to have.
Good move.
Yeah,
Good
and then
move.
he's going to run a little bit further. Davil's
Davil's
invisible.
been holding out on us.
At least he
he's-
didn't go invisible during the dragon fight.
So the nimble rights are going to clickety-clack up the stairs.
Is that going to be the meme for the night?
Yeah.
Clickety clackety.
Zablob,
Time
however...
for attackity.
Yeah, Zablob is gonna dip and dive. He's like, I haven't been here yet. I don't know where to go.
Follow us. Just
He's-
follow us.
He's gonna throw a dagger randomly, and it's gonna clickety clack off the wall. Like, follow you. Okay.
Was that 3 or 4?
3 or 4? For what?
Clickety clacks. I'm trying to keep it
Oh.
counter going.
No,
Yeah,
3.
we'll have a counter.
3? Okay, good.
Hershey, you're up.
Trying to think of what I can do, but not really much. But we'll keep running. Yeah, just keep on running.
Yeah, just keep sprinting. So you're gonna leap across the gap.
I'm gonna I was
Make a
thinking
dex save. I didn't make Zagoria do it, but he was dashing, so even the sprint alone, he was able to get it. You're gonna have to give it like a running start here. So it's a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, big save. Right. And it's normal, of course. Boom.
Yeah, you're able to just barely reach the edge of the ledge.
Oh,
And you see Zagoria out of breath standing over the trapdoor.
why isn't it open?
Do you say anything, Zagoria?
He's just panting.
Yeah, well, I'm out of breath, right? Can I even say anything?
Okay. Well, it's a good thing you didn't respond, because then you would have used your action.
Oh no.
Oh,
It was a trap.
It's a trap.
Yeah, the nimble rights are now filing up the top. Let's see. Yagra is going to roll another saving throw. So if she fails 3 of these, she's dead. She succeeds 1.
Oh, she can roll.
Yep. Zagoria, you're up.
It's
I'm gonna
possible.
attempt to open the trap door.
Go for it. Yeah, it'll be a strength check. This time you should be able to get it. Hopefully.
Okay.
It's a lower DC.
Oh my god.
It
Why
won't
are
budge.
dwarves the hardest boss?
Yeah, you're imagining maybe there was like a secret word or something? You recall that there was a secret that you needed to have told. If you have a secret right now, maybe you can get in. It might swing open.
Just make something up.
Yeah.
You can trust me. I already told you my secret.
Before I left my tribe, I killed my father.
I mean, if it's canon now,
Okay.
I guess it was a secret.
It's if it wasn't before, it is now.
Yeah. The trapdoor swings open like, that's good stuff.
Good shit, bro.
It's sexually aroused by
Yeah.
secret.
I love your secrets. So the door is open.
Okay, I'm gonna walk as far as I can down the stairs,
Okay.
yell as loud as I can. Guys, we could really use some help down here or up here.
Yeah, so you're dashing down this spiral staircase. It's 120 feet, but you do get to the bottom, and you have just enough wind in you to say one word.
Ironic since he's an air genocide.
Okay.
Do we hear?
You guys make perception checks.
I knew.
Even
it.
Zaraj will make one.
Perception. Oh, 22.
Oh,
Got an elf. Got
Yep.
an elf. Yeah.
Zaraj snores peacefully. But
Is it?
so Aeodin breaks out of your meditation, and you
Yes.
hear something.
So I'm just sitting like cross-legged on the floor in front of the little campfire, and I'm like rolling that ring, my garnet ring on my finger.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, huh?
Huh?
And then I go over to Gulroc, and I'm like, Gulroc.
Yeah, what? Trying to sleep here.
Grab that club. I think our friends need our help.
Time for action? I grab it immediately and I get I start running. Not really towards anything, I just start running.
Okay, here's my like out of character question. Would we have completed our long rest at this point?
No.
We would not have. Okay.
Okay, so
Short
here's
rest?
the awkward part is I
that's the
clicked
thing.
the long rest button earlier.
I did too.
Said we could.
Oh, yeah. It was to give you a false sense of security.
Well,
I
now
don't
our
remember what my
stats are
health was at,
fucked
but
up.
I don't remember anything else.
Do you remember what your health was at?
Yeah, I remember what my health is at, but I don't know how many rages or anything.
You have
I had.
0 rages left.
I have 0 rages left?
Yeah, you
I had like
raged.
3. Did I use 3 last time?
You might have 1 left then, if you have 3 rages.
Okay.
Okay, so I remember exactly where I was.
Great. So you guys leave the room, but nobody bothered to wake Zaraj.
I don't need them.
Oh,
Would have been nice. 'cause
And then you know the hell we.
I mean, I totally would have, obviously.
Can Zaraj just make a perception check for all the rustling that was just going down?
Yeah, I will say I did roll for Zaraj a second time, and he rolled a nat 20. So we'll say he has this sixth sense pops in the back of his brain, like,
Thank
ooh,
God.
danger.
I will say I have no fucking
Smash.
spells. I have 0 spells right now.
Okay, so you guys take this turn, and everybody will roll initiative. You all
Okay.
get to the staircase, and you're all running up.
No initiative?
8.
12.
We're at the bottom.
Yes.
Fuck. Okay.
My initiative score is usually not
makes
very
sense.
good.
It would
And
make
like
sense
as we're
because
running
you guys-
out, I just kind of want to like dip my hands into the vases and just like grab a couple extra like gems.
Yeah, just keep in mind, you guys have your hands full of gold right now. I would ask both of you that you have to drop everything in your hands, at least.
I only have 200 gold.
Okay.
That's
I
all
will
we
leave-
have. So
I will leave my backpack. I just
Okay.
want to take my crossbow, my longbow, and the bolts.
Yeah.
That's all I will bring.
And Gulroc, you just need to imagine yourself swinging your weapons with that much money on you.
I mean, I carry a great axe and a club.
Yeah, that's already a lot.
It's in a bag though.
Okay, everything you roll is at a disadvantage if you're keeping it.
200 gold, really?
Yeah, it's up to you.
That's like no. Okay, you know what? Fine, I'll put it on the ground.
Yep. Good. Now you're playing the game.
I mean,
Jarlaxle is going to be walking up slowly. He does make it quite a ways away up the second floor.
He does that like villain thing.
Yeah, he's pulling the villain moment. He's actually inspecting the staff as he walks too, and kind of like petting it, like, "Ooh, I'm so pretty." So,
about to lose that thing.
yep.
Have fun.
So Krebig is going to catch up to Zoblob, who was trailing behind. Zoblob's like afraid to leap over this gap right now.
Oh, buddy.
Krebig goes, "Yeah, would you like me to help?" And he does a Spartan kick. See. And he kicks Zoblob, who falls
No.
60 feet
No!
down to the first floor.
Oh,
well,
God.
Zalblob's about to be just a blob.
Yeah.
No.
Zoblob impacts the ground,
Oh.
and he takes full damage.
I think even half damage would probably kill him.
He takes
Yes.
7 points of damage.
Oh, that wasn't that bad.
You hear at the bottom, Hershey, you hear, "I'm okay!"
Thank God. I knew he's like an ant. He's like an ant falling, and the air catches him.
60 feet, though, is still quite a drop.
Like
he
a
does-
cat.
You do hear,
Yeah, What's terminal velocity for a rock gnome? Can we figure that out real quick?
it
Oh,
probably
it's like a
weighs
rock.
like 50 pounds, maybe. So.
I don't know if you would get to terminal velocity from 60 feet, but
60 feet?
That sounds like too much math. Too much
All right.
math for me.
All right. Let's kill
Let's just
stuff.
suffice he's alive. Somehow.
So yeah, the nimble rights are going to clickety-clackety fall, basically surrounding their leader, Jarlaxle. Kind of like creating this formation. And Jarlaxle, he kind of like gives the order. Hershey, make a perception check. As he speaks it, you hear his mouth, you see his mouth moving, but you do not hear what he says. So the Nimblewrights are going to stand guard next to him. Davil, on the other hand, decided to opt out of jumping that gap, and he is invisible, going for the third and furthest ledge, just to get a little more distance. But he is invisible. He's going to have to make a stealth check, however, it will be at advantage. And he trips over a rock.
Oh, fuck.
He's going towards the one you have to beat a dwarf, too.
And unfortunately, Krebig is going to investigate. He's going to head in his direction. Gulroc, are you storming up the stairs?
I'm storming up the stairs, doing my full, like, dash, fast movement, whatever.
Yep. You
Far as I
actually
can get.
pass Zagoria. Which is funny, because he shouted help, and you somehow passed him.
As I pass him, I smack him on the ass, and I'm like, I got this, buddy. And then I rage.
It was a very thin staircase. And yeah, I won't make anybody make a check, but yeah, you're raging. If you don't take damage or do damage, the rage will fall.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so how close am I?
Wait, no, here's what
You don't
do.
even
You
see
rage
any targets
first.
yet. Yeah.
Rage first, then smack him on the ass. It'll do a little bit of damage.
Yep.
And then you can, you can keep going.
Okay, so Zagoria, you take 1d4 damage.
1d
One
what?
damage.
1d4. Are you raging? Okay. Alright, you're raging.
I was kidding.
Oh god.
So Zagoria takes this
Are we
much.
for real?
I rolled it. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, no.
You can uncanny dodge if you want.
Sure.
Negate the rage.
Okay. Yeah, instead of
guess.
smacking both cheeks with his giant orc hand, he only gets the side of one. You take
Would
1
you
point
say
of
that
damage.
they clickety-clacked?
Yeah. You got clickety slapped on the cheekity chack.
Sweet.
So Zaraj is also going to go into like this orcish rage, but this is a little more not barbaric. We'll just say that. And just from like short conversation as well as like seeing him in battle, you realize that he is a holy man of sorts. He's has a career as a paladin.
He's a paladin?
Yeah,
He was
I imagine
Was
he
it
was a
longbow?
ranger. I imagine he was a ranger too.
Yeah, me too.
But he has access to several spells, all of which are kind of like specializing in slaying undead.
Cool.
But yeah, he's right behind you, Gulroc.
Interesting.
Hershey, you're up. You're guarding the door.
I'm going to... What else do I have? Okay, I can still use one last spell with this.
Make it count.
I'm going to... Area. I'm going to cast Crown of Madness on Jarlaxle. And I'm going to try to get him to go up and distract and attack this crowd here.
Okay. So this will be a learning opportunity, but he has advantage on charming effects because of his elven ancestry. So he will get to roll twice to break this. And unfortunately, he does roll a natural 20.
Oh, man.
So the crown kind of like emanates around him and circulates for a little bit before dissipating. And he grins in your direction. Nice try.
Worth a try.
And he refuses to slow clap for that attempt. He thinks about it, but he does not slow clap for you.
Good, didn't want it.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I suppose that was my... I guess I'm going to just... Can I close this door behind us?
Yeah, they're very heavy doors. If you want to close them, you recall that Zablob is on the first floor, and Davil
He should be
Starsong is
escaping
somewhere on the
right
second floor.
He should be trying to escape right now. I hope he knows. Oh, I yell out the door before I close it. I'm like, Zablov, go home!
Okay!
And then I just start closing the door.
Is
All right.
that scene from Air Bud when they're on the docks? It's like, just go home. I don't want you anymore.
Aw.
I know.
Yeah,
I cried. That was the first time I ever cried watching a movie.
Zoblob's like, should I get help?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's a long walk. I'll just go back to my shop. You know where to find me.
Okay, Zobs.
All right, can I pick you up anything from the store?
I don't know. Maybe a bag of holding while you're at it.
Oh, did you find the gold? Should I tell everybody?
We're out of milk.
Yeah, you know, you
Get some
do
milk.
what we do, dog. We do what we do. We got things done.
Okay.
Love
ETYL ILY AFK. Okay.
TFN.
It's
All
very.
right. Zoblob dashes away, and yeah, as far as you know, he made it out.
All right, I already traded a staff of a dragon staff for that Zoblob to live, so he might
That's true.
should try and live.
Not even.
I was gonna be so mad if he died at the bottom of the bridge. I was like, I just traded a god tier weapon for him.
Just as like a behind the scenes thing for you, Zoblob had 7 health. He took 7 damage. However, he would have leveled up the last time you guys took him with you. So, thankfully, you guys took him with you. So, otherwise, he would have died.
So he has 1 HP right now?
Yeah, he's at 1 HP.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
not much use anyways.
Yeah. So yeah, the nimble rights are gonna clickety clack and then try and jump over the sack.
Do they have disadvantage? They're all clickety clacking.
Yeah, it would definitely be a difficult jump for them. However, they're very nimble. Thus the name Nimble Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, each one is gonna make a dex saving throw.
Like, just visualizing this, though, this is utterly
Oh
horrifying.
my gosh, they're so good at jumping.
Yeah, like robots leaping across the gap. Think like artificial intelligence style, like hunting
Like
you down.
Terminator.
Yeah.
Boston Dynamic style.
Yep.
I will say their tokens kind of look like frogs.
That is a frog man, but
Okay.
I thought it was a good fit for them.
No, like, if you suspend the disbelief, that looks like a scarecrow hood.
If you
Or
suspend the disbelief, yeah.
Ever since I was a boy, that's what I picture a nimble right looking.
Robot people. Yeah, and the last one will make 1 check as well to leap across.
Well,
Yeah, they all
God,
successfully
dude,
jump over.
What is with your rolls today?
They all, not all of them have been good. Aeodin's up.
All right. So how far ahead is everyone? Like 2 movements worth?
Yeah, everyone basically has already gotten a good distance on you even. Like, even if you did your dash, like, you would still be behind them.
Okay, now I'll just get as close as I can. So
Right.
60 feet.
Yep, you're halfway up the staircase.
Okay. And then I'll just be like making sure my bolts are loaded and getting the crossbow ready.
Yeah, you load up the crossbow. It's 10 bolts per clip. So
Let's
it's...
do some sick, like, you know,
Yeah.
style reloading.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, Yagra, she succeeds another saving throw. Zagoria, you're up.
Okay, so I'm down the stairs a little bit, right?
Yes, you do need to make your way back up.
Is the trap door open or closed?
It is open currently. It has
Okay.
swung open. It is embracing the secret it is just received.
how close
Zagoria
is the
killed his
door?
dad! Oh my god!
Okay, so I'm gonna take a peek out the trap door
Uh-huh.
and just like position myself so I can get a good shot off, basically, with the
Good.
short bow.
You
Okay.
told me to stop closing the door.
You will roll with disadvantage. Just because you made it so far down and you're basically peeking up and shooting kind of like with your waist half still in the staircase.
Right, I can't make it all the way up. Okay,
Yeah. Because you had basically dashed from the top down, and now you're dashing all the way up. So you're basically at the top. So it'll be an attack with disadvantage.
okay.
Yep. And there's no sneak attack, unfortunately.
Oh,
And yeah, just with that leverage, you were unable to sink your arrow into any of the 3 robots that are Terminator style encroaching upon Hershey, who is shivering.
I'm closing the door.
Oh yeah, Hershey did close the door. Make a strength
what
check.
he meant.
Make a strength check. See if you close these
Not gonna
giant
be good,
stone
by the way.
doors.
Oh my gosh, -1. Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm
You
really
have-
scared.
You have so much testosterone going through your system right now.
I haven't had this much testosterone ever.
Yep. You're imagining Zeus. Like, what would Zeus do in this moment?
Hershey's first chest hair pops out of his chest.
Yeah.
Your vocal range drops an octave.
Yep. Oh no! The doors have successfully closed. Jarlaxle decides
Now
to
they
walk
have to tell
over.
a secret to open it.
No, you're inside. You're in-
No. Oh, it's not those doors.
Let's say
It's the trap door, right?
you would need to set some kind of spell as the trap. If you want to expend a spell slot, make an Arcana check. Make an Arcana check real quick.
Okay.
This is fun.
Yeah.
Oh!
Not quite. Yeah, you're unaware of how to rearm it, unfortunately.
All right, but I assume I do. I go.
Yeah, you like massage it after violently
work again.
closing it. Yeah.
And then even though the door was so heavy, it took me so long to close. I put my extra like 140 pounds up against it,
Okay. Perfect.
thinking that'll help.
So Jarlaxle, he's just going to like walk across for like a good vantage point, just to see his minions at work. And he goes, "On Dasher, on Dancer, and Prancer, just knock it down."
Asher, Dancer, and Prince.
Yep, that's their names now. Okay.
Wow.
He is going to think for a moment of what he can do to help. And he's going to put fairy fire on the door. The door itself, it'll be a lot easier. Maybe. He doesn't even know. He's just like, I should do something.
Yeah, not put himself in danger.
Yep. Krebik, however, is going to investigate the sound he heard. He's going to make a perception check. See if he can find Davil. Unfortunately for him, Davil does get a little bit of distance on him, as Krebik is basically looking around where the noise came from. He does not find Davil. The Nimblewrights, however, are kind of unaware of how doors work, and so they're just going to attack this now glowing door that was illuminated with fairy fire. And they have magic weapons, so maybe they can break through, akin to how your adamantian weapons work.
Mhm.
So he's going to do a multi-attack with his rapier. And the other one's going to join in as well. This door, however, is kind of resistant to piercing damage. So they're like poking at stone with their rapiers. Similar to how our friend Zagoria bent his rapier. This is exactly what's happening to these Nimblewrights. However, their rapiers are magical. And they don't bend in the same ways his did.
Damn it.
But you can tell that the door might not take another round of Nimblewright attacks.
Oh.
So Davil is going to make his way over to the parallel side. And he's going to flip through his spellbook invisibly, see if he has anything that can send them flying.
Oh, that'd be so sick.
But Davil realizes now he has nothing that would work in that fashion.
Damn it, Davil, you're useless.
No, he's useful, but we definitely don't want him to die right
I
now.
don't know what this spell does.
Compulsion.
That's my favorite.
Concentration for a minute, looks like.
Oh.
That's the duration.
Yeah.
Oh, if he does that, he wouldn't be able to be invisible, I don't think.
Right, if he does anything, he goes uninvisible. Oh. Oh. It's basically another type of charm, but they wouldn't compulsively jump off the ledge, so to speak.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's just going to end his turn. He took this action to be a little more stealthy, so he doesn't need to make another check. Gulroc, you are up, and if you dash one more time, you will be at the top of the stairs.
I'll be at the top of the stairs. How tall was the stairs?
It's 120 feet.
I should just be able to move one, because I move at 40 feet. So I
Okay,
move
yeah,
40
you're at the
feet
top of the
per turn.
stairs. You are now in an enclosed room with everybody else.
Alright, cool. So... Yeah, the door is shut, right?
Yeah.
Am I able to reach the door?
Yeah, you see a now glowing door that's emanating a purple light with like fireflies like glittering about it.
Can I push it open? Or is that an action?
You would have to pull it open. And even though you did get a little bit closer, you did still dash in order to reach the top. So you do not have your action.
I dashed?
Yes.
Yeah,
Because 40 feet.
It's 120 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I moved 80 feet last time.
Yeah, so you got to the top of the trapdoor.
Oh, okay. Well, then,
Smack yourself in the face. A rage gun.
trying to think.
I don't know.
Yeah, if you're raging, you'll have to hurt somebody.
Does it work on doors?
If you want to punch the door, sure.
I get out of the way.
Okay, how close
Can
am
I?
I to the door? Like
You could hand axe it for sure.
I can hand axe it.
You also have your adamantium great axe. You could just throw that at it.
I don't want to throw it. That's the thing. I'll just throw. Well, actually, I got my Trollger club with the chain, right?
Yes,
Oh,
yes, you
God.
do.
Let's try this out. I'm gonna throw it with the chain.
Okay.
God of War style.
Yeah.
Nice.
And yeah, all the gold that was spilling out as you ran upstairs basically scattered along the staircase, falling on top of Aeodin.
Alright.
But yeah, you sling your Trollger club at the door, impacting, and bludgeoning happens to be, the one weakness for this door. So go ahead and roll damage.
Yes.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, the door basically breaks open from the inside. And from what anybody standing there can tell is that maybe attacks from the inside did a little more damage than the outside.
Okay. Am I able to bring it back with my chain so I can do an extra attack?
Make a athletics check.
Okay.
Yeah, you're able to sling it back, and that takes your bonus action.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, then for my extra attack, I'll just swing it at the first Nimrite.
Okay. Yeah, if you're just going to attack, just sling it straight at him. So 18 does hit, just barely.
Just barely.
Ooh.
Damn. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
These guys are
let's see how
doing
I'm
much
gonna
it
swing my
says.
computer around real quick. Give me 2 seconds. Keep doing it.
Can I take the other damage?
Unfortunately not, but you do still impact him for 10 points of bludgeoning damage. He's looking a little frail from that attack, but that's only because bludgeoning might do a little more than you thought.
Oh, okay. As I hit them. Oh yeah, and I want to bring it back to me again.
That would be another bonus action.
Oh, it's a bonus action.
Yeah, because
Okay,
you're
okay.
literally throwing a two-handed club.
Yeah, you're right. All right.
All right, so Zaraj, who is right behind you, he's also gonna make a 40-foot leap up to the top, but he unsheaths his crossbow. This room you're in is now getting a little bit crowded, so Zaraj is gonna let loose his multi-attack, which apparently he has 3,
Whoa.
Right.
Whoa.
and he's gonna use this oversized longbow at the first target. Gonna sling 3 into him.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
like the name of that oversized longbow.
Yeah, it's his weapon of choice, but unfortunately one of the attacks misses. He does still do 20 points of piercing damage into this
That's
first
dope.
nimble. Right, now Hershey's up. What are you doing?
All right. Well, after saving that dazzling display, I realize my job here is to keep out of the way and out of harm's way, but I will use my healing word, my first spell slot, and heal me and others around me.
So healing word only affects one target, and it is your
Sorry.
bonus action, so you can still cast maybe a different spell as well.
Oh,
You also have your bardic inspirations.
yes, I will bardically inspire. I guess I'm gonna inspire Gulroc.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a 1d8.
Action.
Oh, it's 1d8. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, and that would be in actions or ability.
So yeah, you're basically doing 2 bonus actions right now, but your healing word, we'll say, was your action. So you were able to heal yourself. Is that who you were targeting?
I'm gonna heal Gulroc since he's gonna. I don't think they're gonna be able to sneak past him.
Okay, good call.
So I heal Goalie.
I'm not quite at full health anyway, so
Yeah.
Yeah, and go ahead and click that
Appreciate it.
inspiration button too.
Oh, and then and on Mr. Gulroc.
Wow.
Yeah, so add that to any attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. And so that was your turn. You're just going to stay in the corner?
Yeah, I'm just gonna slink back.
Cool. So with the door open, this Nibblewright is going to leap inside, attacking the first target, which would be Gulroc. Zagoria was
Bring
just
it
outside the
on.
trapdoor, and Zaraj kind of like got enough of advantage in order to attack. But they have 2 rapier attacks that do magic damage. But I don't think
not piercing?
they just classify as magic. I will still say they're piercing.
Okay.
Do,
Well, I
do
mean,
both of those hit?
Yes.
Okay, so that'll be half of 9, which will be 4, and then half of 8 will be 4.
Well, there goes all the healing.
You're welcome.
Yep, so it absorbed
Yeah,
it.
that was.
Aeodin, you're up.
All right. So I will. I think all I can do is dash again, because I went 60 feet up, so I'd need another 60.
Yeah, so you just get just in range to see Zaraj sending off his 3 shots. But you're aware that, you'll be able to get some shots off too.
Okay, so if I dash, well, no, dashing would be my action.
You can dash up and get in this cluttered room for sure.
Yeah, well, I'll get close. I'm sure I could hear everything that's going on. So yeah, I'll get up in there with everybody.
Yeah, there wouldn't be much else to do for your
Nah.
action. So yeah, just go ahead and get up in there.
So I'll just be like mesmerized by his massive longbow. That's not an innuendo.
Or is
Fair
it?
enough. So Yagra's going to make another death save. And she rolls a 1.
Oh!
So that's 2. And she had already failed 1, so Yagra is gone.
Oh!
Gulroc
doesn't know.
explodes.
However, none of you know this,
Yeah.
but everyone make a religion check. Just this is kind of like a out of character experience.
Oh, okay.
Like just knowledge. Okay.
Gulroc knows.
Yeah.
I'm super religious, apparently.
Flavor
Oh, yeah.
win.
This is just general knowledge. It's not as if I'm telling you you're God now, but basically Gulroc and Hershey, they know that with a couple hundred gold, you can revive someone that has recently passed away.
That's it?
I don't know. That's really expensive.
couple hundred
I
gold.
don't know if we have the money.
I thought it was
for that.
way more than that.
But they can't be like an old lady. Okay, that's what you said before.
Right. They can't have died from natural causes.
Yeah, it'd be like, why wouldn't you revive your dad? Like, why wouldn't you do that?
Yep.
No, I can't.
You can't.
Well, I mean,
Alright.
if you die from old age and then you get revived, wouldn't you just die shortly after?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just-
pretty much like right after you're back. Zagoria,
It's
what
just
are you
like
up to?
infinite hell. You just keep suffering.
Oh, that would be
Okay.
unfortunate.
I would like to
Rage.
use my short bow on the closest Nimra.
All right.
Go for it. Yeah, the closest one is not taking any damage. However, your bow goes whizzing past.
Is there any way I can hide a tiny bit down the stairs?
Yeah, there's several Warhammer columns that line the inside of this room, kind of like encompassing that trap door you just emerged from. You're welcome to attempt to hide behind one. You want to make a stealth check. Or you can duck down into the staircase.
Would that be easier or
Yes.
about the same?
Simply because this room is getting very crowded.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Places with the Aeodin.
Yeah, you basically switch places with the Aeodin. And you won't even have to make a stealth check.
Sure. I guess we'll do that then.
Okay.
Like as I'm coming up out of it, he's like,
Yeah, he's running down. Do you say
Well, it'll
anything?
be a smooth transition, ideally.
like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah. What's happening? So yeah, our friend Jarlaxle is going to get a good vantage point, see what he can see inside. He does have a clear shot of Gulroc. He's going to send a couple flying daggers your way.
Oh, whoa.
No hit.
So 2 attacks with daggers.
They both
Bracers
hit.
of flying
They both hit.
daggers.
So that's 10 and 10, so 10 total.
All right.
Wait, what's your armor?
15.
That makes
Mm.
sense.
It's about to be bigger. Don't worry about it.
Jarlaxle shouts across, "You've killed 2 of my lovers!"
What?
I'm about to kill some more.
Yeah.
I think.
Those are robots! That was a phase, I don't love them. And the Nimblerites, you can see their heads like turning around like Exorcist style to like peeking Jarlaxle. I'm just kidding.
What?
It's to be intimidating. So Krebig,
Did they turn? They turn on him
no,
because he broke their hearts.
no, they're robots. He basically birthed them. So. Krebig, on the other hand, he's unable to get a clear shot on anyone. So he's going to do some ninja-like stuff and make a acrobatics check to get over by the Nimblerites.
Ball.
He's going to... Let's see how well he does it. He has a +4, rolls an 18. Yeah, he leaps the, 12-foot gap. Not a problem. And yeah, he's right behind the Nimblerites. He still has a little bit of movement. Peeking in, he really only sees Gulroc, so he's going to send out some poison shots. I think he's got the gunslingers.
Yes.
Yeah, so he makes only one poisonous pistol shot. So he cocks it, aims it at you, shoots, 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. So,
Ouch.
13 and 11.
so the 13 is halved, right? So 7 and plus 11.
Oh yeah, so 7 plus 11.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Damage.
Yeah, and so now these 2 Nimblerites at the front are going to step inside.
Oh my gosh.
Bruh.
Yeah, one, however, yeah, the room itself is full now. Literally every foot of the room is encompassed now. So one of the Nimblerites is only going to be able to make a ranged dagger toss at you. Gonna sling it twice.
One hits.
One hits. So that's 4
Bottom one,
points.
of course, the more damaging one.
And the weakest of the Nimblerites, the one that everybody's been hitting, he's going to do 2 rapier attacks on Hershey, who he's standing next to. So that looks like 1 misses. And 13. Does 13 hit?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's
that's
11
barely.
piercing damage to you.
Yeah, Dios.
So, yeah, so Davil now is going to try something. He's gonna polymorph.
What?
So it's going to transform Krebig into a flying snake because Zentarum.
Nice.
And so yeah,
Deadly poisonous flying snake.
you can see he's concentrating on this. It doesn't look like the dude gets to make a save or anything.
Oh, half snake. Is he still?
It only
Oh, it's a
has,
wisdom
one
save.
Health, though,
I'm sorry.
right? So if it takes damage, he pops out of it.
If he takes enough damage, he will pop out of it. So I will also say that this is going to be a disadvantage because it happened coming out of invisibility. So good luck, I guess. Disadvantage wisdom save. See if he turns into a flying snake. He does. So you see before you this drow turns into a snake. You have no idea, Gulroc, of how this happened, but you witness him turn into a snake.
That's amazing.
You're also bleeding profusely. What would you like to do?
I lick the blood off my wounds, and then I take my adamantine great axe out since my club's still on the ground.
Okay,
And I'm gonna make a double attack on the guy in front of me.
go for it. Are you going for the weaker of the two, the one that attacked Hershey, or the one in front of you?
Can I reach the one that's weaker?
Yeah, it's a very tight room. The room itself is probably 12 by 12 feet. And so everybody's kind of standing across from each other.
I'm just gonna go for the one in front of me.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, 2 swings at him.
I don't have a button for the great axe, so let me.
Oh, I made one. I guess it's not on your token bar, but if you hit attacks, and then the great axe. I'll put it on your bar real quick.
Oh yeah. There.
And doesn't hit.
Oh my
11
god.
doesn't hit.
Yeah, so
Good.
both attacks. Unfortunately, that club just dragging along your hands as you're swinging your great axe. Just
All right.
Chained up.
Oh wait. I have inspiration.
Oh, yes, you do. Would you like to add that?
I'll use it on one of them. I'll use it on the 11.
Go for it. Yes. And so with that inspiration, you were just barely able to hit.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll this. There we
Yes.
go.
And so
That's some damage.
dealing 17 points of damage to him.
That's a lot of damage. All right.
Tons.
As
of
my
damage.
bonus, on my bonus action, I'm gonna throw down my stone feather totem.
Sounds good. You gain an
So-
extra 2 armor class
AC.
there.
Uh-huh.
And everybody in the room is acknowledging that Gulroc looks very fragile right now. He's just kind of like heaving. He looks very, like, in danger.
Did we even use our potions?
I have one, but it's also a bonus action, so I chose to do the totem instead.
Alright, so Zaraj drops his longbow, and he's going to go for some cleave attacks. Not actually cleave, but just like pulls out.
If only he had
Yeah.
cleave.
There's so many targets here, I have to literally move people aside.
Hey!
Where'd he go?
But yeah, there was a glaive on his attack. He's going to make 3 attacks with it.
I love this guy.
The last one of which was a crit.
Oh, yes!
So
Those mofos.
this Nimblewright falls into pieces after he basically cleaves it in half and then cleaves it again, finishing it off. And he roars. Let's see if he has any bonus action.
I mean, hey,
Nothing-
he carries the dragon fight. He can help us here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he actually begins to exude a frightening aura around him. So all enemies in range, which will be these 2 Nimblewrights, are at chance of becoming frightened. So they just need to make wisdom saving throws.
I'm a little scared.
Okay, you need to make a wisdom saving throw as well.
Oh, fuck.
Why'd you do that?
It was intimidating. He's a scary guy.
His avatar is pretty intimidating. Compared to
What was it? Wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom save.
Seven's not good.
Jeez.
So he kind of looks over at you like, I didn't mean to get you. Are you gonna be all right?
Does it comfort you?
I'm just like, I literally just popped up. My friend ran past me. This guy starts cutting people in half. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
All that's going on. You're not frightened. I was just joking. It
Well,
affects
my
only
roll-
enemies.
I was joking when I rolled too.
Yeah.
So we're all
Oh, okay, cool. Hershey, you're up.
Oh, a bunch of jokesters.
I'm going to use healing word again on my buddy Gulroc.
I thought
Okay.
you were gonna say on my butt.
You did you?
Yeah, 7 points of healing for Gulroc. What's that magic word
and
that
then-
you say?
Healy, healy, so gentili.
Yes. You feel every syllable give you 1 HP, adding up
Yeah,
to
it's
7.
like Haji from Johnny Quest.
Yeah.
Oh, and I believe that my first level spell isn't that a offhand spell?
Yeah, that's your bonus. So technically, you can still pull out your pistol attack if you like, or
That's what I'm gonna do.
charge in.
Oh, it's
15.
so
Hit a
loud.
really close
It's so
soft
loud.
Yeah, everybody like shields their ears for a second as your pistol goes far left, almost impacting the flying snake outside.
Everyone knows that healy, healy, so gentili means I'm about to shoot a gun.
I didn't know.
Point
I didn't
taken.
until now.
Anything else you like to do?
If it's possible, I'd like to slink a little bit further back.
Yeah, you run it downstairs into the cavern below where Zagoria is hiding.
Well, not too far, but yeah.
Yeah, not too far. Just enough to where you're out of range of anybody else. So this Nimblewright, he looks scared. And so the way Frightened works is he cannot move closer towards the target that he's afraid of. And if he were to attack the target he's afraid of, he would have to roll a disadvantage. However, Gulroc's still standing next to him. So he's going to make his normal attacks against Gulroc.
I growl at him.
16
Yeah.
and a
They're hit.
14. Yeah, both miss because you dropped that totem, giving you
watch.
a barrier that allows each attack to be guided by the wind away from you. So the Nimblewright looks very confused. This is not scientifically possible. That's what he says.
Oh, now he does.
Aeodin, what are you doing?
Okay, so I would like to get one hand on the ground to just kind of hike myself up out of this stairwell and onto my feet, and then I'll just make like an arcing swing against that nimble right with my long sword.
Okay, great.
I guess I'd be one-handed because I'm being too descriptive.
Sure. We could say the first attack's one-handed.
One-handed and then two-handed.
Sounds good.
All right, so 20 for the one-handed. So then I come across like that, and then as I'm coming back, I'll grab it with the other hand.
Yes, sounds cool.
Swing
That's
the
a
other
good
way.
visual. Good visual.
Yeah, so the first attack hits. Unfortunately, your two-handed swing just catches only clothing.
Damn.
You realize these have a very thin frame.
Brain.
Yeah. So that's no hit on either.
The first hit. The first hits.
The one-handed. Okay.
Yes.
So 3 slashing.
3 slashing damage.
Oh, I'm not strong. That's right.
You gotta put your weight behind it.
We should get you a rapier.
I'll show you how.
I need to throw things. I'm much better at that.
But yeah, 3 points of slashing damage cuts across the face of this guy. Unfortunately,
I'm helping.
Everyone looks at you like you're usually the range guy.
This room is so small.
It is.
I want to pat Aeodin on the shoulder and be like, leave this kind of thing to me.
Okay.
Buddy. Just stand back a little.
Okay. And then I guess I'll back up as far as I can.
For sure.
Which is like 5 feet.
Yeah, so you switch places with Zagoria again. Zagoria emerges from the trapdoor. What would you like to do?
Is there a way I can short bow the Nimrite in front of Gulroc?
Yes, you may.
Okay, I'd like to do that.
Yeah, you're just on the cusp of where it might be difficult to shoot it, but you're able to get a clear shot. Go ahead and roll for it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can you crit? Yeah.
I finally hit.
You can feel the acid in this arrow you just unsheath, and it as you sling it across, it bursts upon impact, melting this man's frame. Metal Man. Go ahead and click the damage. We'll see what happens.
It's a lot of damage.
Unfortunately, that 2d10 from the acid didn't do as much damage as you would have hoped. But just from the sheer impact alone, this Nimblewright goes flying and falls off into the cavern below.
Nice.
Okay.
Rock and
This
roll.
is all day. First hit's a crit.
Yep. Well, he missed his first 2 attacks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Alright, Jarlaxle, witnessing this, is going to play a little more carefully. He's actually going to retreat tactfully.
Oh my god. He was just flapping at us for retreating. He's like nonchalantly walked over here.
Well, I see you had friends, so I suppose I'll gather my own.
Oh.
Oh no.
So he's going to retreat. He's going to make it to the staircase.
Is Dabble going to do anything?
Yeah, he polymorphed this guy, who's a flying snake. The flying snake is going to charge inside, because it has a very low intelligence, and make an attack against the big beefy orc. Rolls a natural 20.
Really?
Yeah, so
Come
that
on.
hits. It's going to be slash 1d4 plus some poison damage.
Poison.
The snake.
I guess.
Yeah, because he crit. So yeah, 6 points, but it's going to be halves on the
So
first
4?
one, so it'll be 4 total.
All right.
So yeah, the snake flew in and bit you exactly on the temple.
Oh, your win is cool.
Oh, you smack it. Okay. Roll 1d4.
Don't smack it.
No, I watched you. I just watched you smack it. I just watched you
Oh,
smack it.
come on.
Yeah.
No.
Roll 1d4. We'll see if you kill the snake.
This is why they
Okay.
tell you.
You swat it away. You did not kill the snake. But this snake is looking very bloodied right now. That snake is not going to last long. So this Nimblewright's just going to die. Yeah, Nimblewright number 2 gets to go before Davil. He's going to charge in, and unfortunately Gulroc is still in the front line here. He's going to make 2 rapier attacks against you.
That's his job.
14 and 13.
Hits.
Yeah, nothing hits. So unfortunately, he gets the same treatment as his friend. He's like, this is not scientifically possible. Yep. And Davil is actually going to make chase against Jarlaxle.
Don't overextend, buddy.
Yep. Gulroc, what would you like to do?
I'm going to swing recklessly at this Nimrite that's in front of me with my great axe.
Go for it.
Yes.
The attacks.
I'm just going to shrink everybody.
That's the first attack, I guess.
Drink Ray.
Oops.
And the second attack hits too. So
Yeah, great. Damage.
that's the first attack. And that's the second attack.
Yeah, both impacting
Oh,
for a
wow.
lot of damage. However, you realize that the club actually does a little bit more in terms of like hurting them. But with the adamantium sharp razor edge, it just cleaves across them, exposing circuitry and like weird robotic things you've never really encountered before.
Okay then.
But yeah, you dealt a total of 30 damage there.
Yeah. And he's still alive,
He's still standing.
and he's blocking the doorway.
Yes.
All right.
So
I
is the
can't go
snake.
through.
So if you go through, you'd have to take an opportunity attack from both. The snake
Right.
and the nimble
Could I get like just the other side of the Nimrite?
Yeah, you can totally shimmy in between them. But that's about as far
Alright.
as you can get.
And then I want to drink. My inventory says I have a minor healing potion. So
Okay. A minor healing would be 1d4 plus 4.
1d4 plus 4?
Yep.
Okay.
Better than 0.
That's not bad. 7.
So, yeah, 7 points of healing restored as you chug this chug jug,
Jug.
and it clickety clacks into your sacks.
All
That
right.
one didn't work. Sorry.
Nope.
Yakety yak.
Oh,
Don't talk about
I
it.
broke the immersion. Sorry, guys. All right. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Zaraj is going to spin his glaive around, getting a smite attack out.
Oh.
He's going to make a branding smite. So the next time he hits, it'll do an extra 2d6 radiant damage.
Ooh.
So he's going to do 3 glaive attacks.
My gosh, he's so.
Wow, all 3 missing though. He's doing such a spinning motion. He's like not anticipating how narrow this hallway is, and he's like kind of like brushing against the stonework. And unfortunately, because of that, he's unable to get a clean hit.
Hershey is still very dazzled by the glaive
Yeah,
play.
he's making a lot of sparks fly. That's for sure.
He doesn't hit anything, but he looks
Yeah.
pretty damn cool.
Looks cool though.
Am I in range of my healing word in range of Gulroc still?
Yeah, you could peek up and then back down. Get back down.
Yeah, I'm gonna do healing word again. Yeah, 60 foot. Yeah, 7 healing on him again. You go, buddy.
Yay!
I have 1 last of those left, but I'm still gonna try and get a pistol shot off on that Nimrite, but I don't think I'll hit. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, still getting used to the pistol. You realize now if you took, like a week to practice with it, you might become proficient, and it might help your aim a little bit, but
Nothing like in combat training.
yeah.
This has to work.
Yeah, you're getting experience now, I'd say. However, it's also super loud, and everybody has to
Oh,
shield their
God.
ears. You don't really give a warning.
Stop yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
Damn it,
wow.
Hershey!
I'd rather be deaf than dead.
true. All right, Aeodin, what are you up to?
Crossbow.
Pulling out the repeating crossbow, letting loose. Go for it.
Is it two-handed?
You can wield it with one hand because you
Yeah,
are
okay.
an expert with archery.
Check.
This is a light crossbow.
Dow, 18.
18 does hit. Click for damage.
Yes! 13 piercing damage.
13. With that, you kind of sink this bolt into it, and it impacts it against the wall. However, it is still alive, but kicking. Definitely kicking.
I will make my extra attack. Because fighter.
Yeah, without even having to reload, something you're not used to. You sink another one into
another
him,
18.
and it hits.
12.
This last one, piercing it through the scalp, and it falls unconscious.
Hell yes. And then I will move up. Let's say I'll be 10 feet from Gulroc. So by like Zaraj.
Okay, sounds good. That's your turn?
Yep.
Alright, Zagoria, you're up. You see a flying snake poking at Zolrock, and you were able to Actually, no, you didn't see where Jarlaxle or Dabble are. Because you don't have dark vision.
But I know they're there, right?
You assume that they're there because they chased you.
Right.
Wait, so only me and Aeodin have dark vision?
Correct.
Can he make an insight
Okay.
check, seeing as how the fight is cooling down now, that maybe Jarlaxle would have left? Can you make an insight check? Not that I'm doing it.
Unfortunately not. Yeah, you've been ducking in and out of the trapdoor as well. So
Right, true.
You don't have as much
Okay,
perception.
How about this? I'm gonna check to see if there's any other enemies in the area by running out and looking the way we came.
Okay, yeah, there is some sunlight that peeks through the stonework, and you recall that it's a magical form of sunlight, which basically illuminates a lot of the dust mites and things that are flying around, just to give a little ambiance to the area. However, because of your dark vision, your lack of dark vision, you can't really see beyond 60 feet that well.
Okay.
These are very dim lighting conditions for you, especially. But
Right.
peeking out, make a perception check. And you basically duck under this flying snake who's still within 5 feet of you.
Ooh.
With 14, you see Dabble in his robes kind of like storming away.
Okay, I want to follow him.
Okay, are you dashing? You also acknowledge that it's a 60-foot drop into the first floor where the entrance is.
Ooh.
How far away is he? 40, you said?
Dabble himself is about 60 feet away, but that's towards the staircase.
Just think I could just
Quite
jump
down.
off?
If you jump
Quite
off,
down.
it's a 60-foot drop to the first floor.
Oh,
Yes, you have high dex, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
But okay, so if I fall 60 feet, what happens?
You take some damage.
yeah.
How much?
It depends on how high you roll on your dex save.
What's like the max?
We'll find out.
Oh, okay.
Jump!
You recall that Zoblob survived.
Yeah, Zoblobs.
I forget what he rolled. Do I want to put myself in front of him?
Things are happening.
Do something.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know
just
that
gonna
he has
fall
the
down.
staff, though.
I'm
Okay.
Yeah,
fall
he has
down.
the staff.
All right, so you leap across. The flying snake is going to make a attack of opportunity against you, nipping at you. Does 14 hit?
Yep.
Okay, it does. It didn't crit, so it's not doing a poisonous attack. But it does 1d4 damage to you. 4 points of piercing damage. Would you like to use your reaction to have it?
Sure.
Alright, you uncanny dodge one of these fangs from this flying snake.
Wow. Dude, uncanny dodge is fucking amazing.
Yeah, you were aware of the snake. If you didn't see him, you probably wouldn't have been so adept
Right.
at avoiding him. But you're neck and neck with Dabble. You basically catch up to him. But he is eyes alight, following something down the stairs.
Okay.
Jarlaxle is going to take this opportunity to dash. He's going to make it closer to the exit. Krebig is going to attack Gulroc again.
It's a snake.
As a snake. Let's sneak a snake.
Sneak it.
He does
18.
get advantage technically as well, but I mean 18 hits, so
Okay. So he's going to do 1d4 damage to you.
Oh
And you
my.
hear a verbal 2 points of damage, halved.
so 1 point.
1 point of damage to you.
No,
Ouch.
Wow.
The Dabble is going to try and catch up to Mr. Jarlaxle. We can't let him get away. He knows too much.
On it.
Okay, so he's going to leap below, and he's going to try and cast a spell. He's going to use Polymorph, actually. He's going to cast Polymorph on Jarlaxle. Now we'll see if
Ooh.
Jarlaxle can escape it.
Can you have two things polymorph at the same
Nope.
time?
You'll see what happens.
Damn it.
Oh no.
So using his last remaining spell slot, breaking his concentration, he's unable to succeed on polymorphing Jarlaxle, and Jarlaxle's another good distance away from him. However, the snake in front of you poofs back into a drow,
Wait.
appearing as
Unable
Krebig.
to succeed?
Yeah,
You know,
Jarlaxle got a 7.
Yeah. So while the spell did not succeed, he still broke his concentration in order to cast it.
Doesn't
did he
doesn't
fail
Jarlaxle
to
have to get
save
above
that?
a 13?
Oh, I apologize. You guys are correct. Thank you for correcting me. So yeah, Jarlaxle.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I had it backwards.
yeah,
Yeah, so Jarlaxle.
is a snake.
Yeah, Jarlaxle turns into a flying snake. However, on second thought, he realizes that might help him get away faster. So he's like, "You're a turtle now."
Okay.
So Jarlaxle is turned into a turtle.
Oh, thank goodness.
All right, next up is Gulroc.
Fitting seemed because the drow were using those turtles to get away.
You should rub that in when you see him. Gulroc, what would you like to do? You see a drow poof before you.
Well, first off, I'm like, oh, where did you come from? And then I smile because it's another drove for me to kill. So,
Okay, yeah, swing at him.
recklessly, of course.
Go for it.
Um,
Yep. I believe it's only one attack is reckless, right?
no, it's all attacks on my turn. Because all attacks against me get advantage. So if it was only one attack, that'd be kind of crappy. Anyways, the first one doesn't hit. So, second one looks like it does. Actually, I don't even know what the armor class is. So.
Yes. So it says on your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly.
And then all attacks.
Doing so gives you advantage on melee weapon attack rolls using strength during this turn. But attack rolls, okay, so it affects all of them. Good.
Yeah.
That's dope.
All right, so yeah, go ahead and click for the second one. Only one attack hits. Dealing 17 points of slashing damage. Your nice shiny axe carving into this drow. You guys are familiar with fighting them. These aren't new opponents for you.
Yep. I'm trying to see if I can do anything for a bonus action, but I don't think I can. Because, kind of running out of stuff at this point.
Mhm. And does that end your turn?
Yeah, that ends my turn.
Okay, Zaraj is going to resume spinning maniacally. He's enjoying this. He doesn't really get out much.
Spin to win.
You guys
But he's also going to put in a blinding smite. The next time he hits with a melee weapon during the spell's duration, his weapon flares with bright light, dealing an extra 3d8. And they must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. He's going to do 3 glaive attacks. Oops, not 4.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately, all of them miss. He is.
Jeez, this guy's blinded himself.
It looks as if. Oh wait, it's not adding his bonuses. That's interesting.
Blinded by the light.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm assuming at least one of them hits. So we'll.
At least the 16.
Yeah,
right?
that'll be the 16 one because that's the one that hit. So we'll do
18.
another 3d8, and Krebig will need to roll a con save.
This guy does some pretty good damage.
When he hits.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, and
Not
so
right.
Krebig's eyes fall into like this illuminated glow, as if like a blinding light is emanating inside of his skull. And he screams in pain, and he's like kind of like looking around, feeling with his hands, landing upon Gulroc's pecs.
He grabbed it too.
Yeah, he grabbed your
Hard to
pecs.
steal, right? Hard to steal, right?
He kind of yelps like, "Eep!" He also took a lot of damage there, 31 points.
And since it's my turn next, as soon as he does that, I'll viciously mock him and say, "It's like, you didn't see how hard it would have been to take this gold from us."
All right, so it'll be a wisdom save.
Yes. That is everything I want from
I did the
Lord.
wrong thing.
That's amazing.
The wisdom save,
Right.
sorry. He has to beat a 14. Still does not. Yeah, he feels these words impact him, and he falls silent as if he's now in a losing battle. And he's aware that his fate might already be sealed. Anything
So
else you'd
you're
like to
saying
do?
that now that he's blind, he sees what situation he's in.
He takes out a dagger and points it towards himself because of your pun.
Oh, good.
It's a very vicious mock.
Yeah.
And I just start playing the victory march on my lute.
Okay. Yeah, and he took 1 point of damage there. Aeodin, what would you like to do?
I would like to I would like to basically kick the hilt of the dagger that he's pointing towards himself.
Okay. Make a acrobatics or athletics check.
Let's do acrobatics, please. Boom. 23.
Yeah, so with the tip of your heel, you kick it down and it flings upward, impacting the ceiling above.
No, I meant like towards him.
Oh, you want to kick it into
no, so
him.
like he's pointing it towards himself, so I want to kick it. So he like.
Oh, okay. Well, you gave him an honorable death, and he falls lifeless after the dagger impacts him into the torso.
That was my kill, Aeodin. Oh,
I didn't see your name on it.
It was a sick kick.
All right, and with that, we have ended battle. Dabble is down below with
Holding a
our
turtle.
friend Jarlaxle. And right now, we are going to take our break. Welcome back, everybody. So, to recap what just happened in game, we were basically chased up the stairs back towards the Dragon's Lair, where the prize awaited. Jarlaxle, however, had brought a hostage scenario, and he exchanged it for the Dragonstiff Algaron, which was basically the only magic item in the dungeon. However, he chased you up the stairs, you guys retaliated with full force, driving him back down. He was able to escape, or at least get to the first floor, where our friend Davil Starsong, leader of the Zentarum faction, was able to capture him before he could get away. So everybody is going to make their way downstairs, and we'll change it to more fitting music here. Yeah. So
We walk past Yagra's body.
yeah, Yagra unfortunately is sitting there, head face first in the ground. Davil did take the time to walk over and just inspect and realize that she was gone. And he's slowly weeping, but he feels the need to settle this now before anything else happens.
I'm sorry, Gulroc.
what about what? What's wrong? You're just taking a nap, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Alright,
The
there's
sleeping
no reason-
potions at the
Don't worry.
sleeping potions at the temple.
Oh, okay.
The unsleeping potion that is.
Yeah.
So Davil has placed the snake inside of a clear jar. Well, folks, here's Jarlaxle. What shall we
But he's
do?
a turtle, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's a turtle. So the turtle's just bumping against the wall then.
This Davil's trying to shove it into a jar.
Yeah,
How long
Davil
do we
basically
have?
cornered it.
Like how long will he remain a turtle?
So he'll be
Hour.
polymorph for up to an hour. However, should any damage affect him, well, that would end it prematurely.
Okay.
Do we
You
just
guys
axe
want
him?
to? Oh, true.
So, as much as I would love to see you cleave this turtle in half, as soon as he takes, the allotted amount of turtle health, it would just carry over into his, human health. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Why don't you just release him and then we axe him?
Let's throw it into a volcano.
We're a vat of
An hour.
acid.
I don't know where there's a volcano, but that just seems like the most effective way to.
That does
turn
seem
from
like a good
turtle
idea.
To a dead
Yeah,
person.
Some sort of insta-kill.
I mean, if you stab the turtle and leave the knife in, and then he turns into a big guy, the knife is. We'll see what happens.
we could all just surround him, hit
That's
it,
true.
and then we are all like,
Just start
Aim.
curb stomping him.
All
Yeah,
at once, just.
Hit it until
son
he
of a
quits it.
bitch.
Yes, I agree.
This is a troll skull initiation right here, and we just stomp.
we could. Do we want to slay the guy, or do we want to try to be diplomatic?
Well, we
I
need
mean,
to
he
look at the
keeps-
big picture here. He has cronies. They know where the hideout is.
So we either convince him to leave us alone somehow. Oh, where's
we
the
hold him-
staff, by the way?
The staff has clattered to the floor. Because he did not attune to it, the staff is not a part of his turtle entourage.
Sick. So we got the staff. Okay.
The staff is back. Yep.
Good.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we
he
can
keeps
hold
trying to
him.
kill us, though.
He
And
does.
we gotta tie him up.
Yeah, I don't think we could trust him, and he seems pretty dangerous, so...
What if we chop his hands off? And then we use them as collateral. Just to hold off
That's
until we get the
very
gold out
dark,
of here.
Hershey.
I think the worst thing you could do.
You're saying axe like it's like, oh, whatever axe. You're just a drow killing machine.
No, he just wants to ask him
puts
some
to
questions.
sleep.
You just want to ask him a question. I see.
Yeah. Well, the worst thing we can do right now is not take him seriously. Jarlaxle is a schemer, and he will do anything to come out of this alive. And he's an innate spellcaster, just be aware. He could cast spells on us as soon as he is breaking out of this form.
No, I'm pretty sure my axe will get to him first, and then he'll be dead.
Can
I have an idea.
Mr. Krabs.
I have an idea.
Well, I'm all
Awesome.
ears.
Did I pick? Can we say that I picked up my totem back up on the way back?
Yeah, you picked it up.
Okay.
You actually took the time to walk back upstairs to get your totem.
What if we take the jar to that giant shark, and we show the giant shark a jar with the turtle in it. He eats it, and then an hour later,
Can we?
he
Can we
busts
make
out of
it
the
there
jar.
Yeah, can get there
It's
now.
we're right by the docks, right?
I feel like it would just be easier to kill him now.
I think
mean-
that's quite a just dessert for him if he gets eaten by a shark.
We put him inside of a shark. He turns back into a drow, gets digested. He's still a dead person, and he doesn't get to fight back at all.
But is that even guaranteed to kill him?
That's the thing.
Maybe he has
I
some
don't
sort
know.
of spell to get out?
Maybe he's immune to shark digestive fluids.
I
Who
don't
knows?
know. I heard somewhere about off-screen deaths that if you don't see it happen, it doesn't mean they're dead.
True.
Nice metagaming, bro.
Sounds a little meta, yeah.
Let's. What if we just shoved him into a crevice, shove the turtle into a crevice, and then take the spell off, and then he'll be in a crevice. Same thing as in a shark.
Well, regardless, we need to kill him. I think that is verbatim. And you see the turtle starts moving faster after hearing that. He's starting to
I
move
put
towards
my-
the entrance.
Runs
I
into the
lightly
door.
put my foot on him so he can't move.
He's definitely squirming against you. He's gonna make a strength check.
What's a turtle's
At
strength score?
disadvantage?
He does not succeed.
You almost got.
Whatever
Well,
we
I'm
do, we should
surprised
quickly.
he's stayed, I don't know, in this form for so long. You see, Jarlaxle, he's aware. He knows what's happening right now, and I think he
Okay.
has the ability to release this form.
All right,
What
so
spells
we
he
should
has?
all just like ready an attack and then
Let's
just
just-
like throw the like curb stomp the turtle.
Let's do it now. Let's do it now. Let's go.
Are you all doing it at the exact same time?
Well, I want
Okay,
to
so
wait for like ready it up and wait
Yep.
for Dabble to release it so that both of my
Can I?
attacks.
Why would he release it?
Well, we need the initial attack is what pops him out.
Yes.
Can I-
So as soon as he takes damage.
So
Can I
how do you
inspire,
get
um,
how do you guarantee
Gulroc?
a critical hit on someone? If they're like prone or something.
If they're prone, yes.
Is
Okay.
turtle
Can we turn
prone?
the turtle upside down?
Put him on top.
Flip him.
That might count.
Okay. Turtle in his bag.
I think
Can I
Zagoria
get
should
the first
initiate.
swing?
Yeah, assassinate.
Gonna assassinate a turtle.
Yeah.
On its back.
Yeah.
Okay,
Contrary to everyone else.
Bring the short bow directly down.
I'll ready crossbow.
I'll throw you up in the air and you can do an aerial attack.
Yeah.
It'll be really cool.
Oh,
Okay.
sweet.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, while everybody's discussing their attack measures, everyone kind of like takes their eye off the turtle
What?
a split second.
On the turtle.
For a split second.
My foot's on the turtle.
Yeah. But you're kind of like negotiating with like how to handle this whole situation. And he
fuck.
breaks the form.
Okay, I fire a shot.
Okay.
I mean, I was
Attack
ready.
of opportunity.
Yeah.
He was
I'll
next to
also
me.
fire a short
There's
bow.
no way.
Yeah, you guys are all welcome to take a swing at him. He's gonna dash away.
All right, yeah. I'll take
Oh,
my.
man.
Do I get 2 attacks or? Just
I'm gonna
one?
try to hit him in the leg and incapacitate him. Is that a thing? Like make
If
him
you
explode?
roll high enough, yeah, we would do some special stuff for that.
Okay.
Yeah, just roll to hit, and we'll see if you hit first, and then we'll see maybe like another check.
Well-
you crit. So if you want to forgo the acid damage, we'll say that you hit the right spot.
Cripple that.
He took
Oh,
an arrow
yeah.
to the knee.
Yeah.
God,
I don't know how you've gotten 4 crits in the last, like, 10 rolls.
this is
Oh,
amazing.
dude.
Hey, I mean, okay.
I guess it's possible, but...
Sure. I've hacked the system. I'll go for damage, I guess.
Yeah,
And
so-
then you said forego the acid damage?
Yeah,
Ooh,
just-
that's a lot of
just-
damage.
For the specific of, crippling him, instead of, like, aiming for, like, a vital, you aim for, a weak spot in his tendon of the back of his knee, and you find a very fragile part that kind of, like, separates it. The acid itself actually kicks in, kind of, like, hindering his movement. He still makes it 30 feet before, basically suffering the pain of your attack. Everybody else makes their attack of opportunity, too.
All right, cool.
Wait. What order? Does it matter?
It does not matter. We'll see
Okay.
how far he gets.
Go for
Now
it.
that he's crippled, what exactly does that do? How much can he move now?
He's
Nothing
a
I
half
can do with
movement
this
now.
pistol.
Half movement.
Yeah,
Okay.
he basically uses his action to dash. Well, I take the back. He's a rogue, so he used his bonus action. So he does still have his action. He's going to cast a spell after everybody does their thing.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Well, 21 hits, right?
Yeah, 21 actually does not hit.
What?
Yeah, this guy is wielding magic armor, magic weapons, and he's essentially a boss. He is a BBEG, Big Bag Endgame.
Oh, I thought that stood for big bad evil guy.
I think that's, yeah. I think that's
Oh.
the right
Is it
acronym.
interchangeable?
Well, 5 definitely hits, right?
5 does not hit. Neither attack hits as he deftly maneuvers through you all.
But wait,
Wow.
it dissolved
Uh,
a piece of his armor, so his armor class is low.
Yeah.
Well, if you had said that instead of hindering his movement, I think that would have been possible.
I think the
So
movement's more
he's only
important.
30 feet away, though, right now, right?
He is 30 feet. You guys can technically keep up with him neck and neck right now.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, I'll make my attack with my crossbow.
Yeah,
So
go
boom.
for it. Unfortunately, that does not hit either.
Fuck.
The Zoblob is at the entrance, like, should I cut him off, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he has 1 health. I
Uh,
traded
I'll
a
make
dragon.
my... Wait, where is he exactly? Because I'm gonna do my movement too. I mean, we're not really
allowed
like.
to move. Like,
Did we just roll initiative?
Yeah, I'm setting it up right now.
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
Unfortunately, I need to restart all my things. So, who else is attacking? I guess everybody
I
attacked
won.
already.
Yeah, we
Right,
all
right.
attacked.
Is anybody doing anything extra?
I just want to run.
Alright, so you guys are just keeping up?
I want to.
Am I able to inspire Gulroc?
Yeah, we can say you used your bonus action to inspire. Do you know how many charges of that you have left?
Let me.
Oh wait, I get 2
I have
attacks.
1.
Well, it's an attack
It
of
was an
opportunity.
attack of opportunity.
Oh, it's not an attack.
Oh,
action.
Yeah, so he basically used this round to get away.
Okay.
But now you'll be standing next to him, and when we start this next round, you'll be able to do those 2 attacks.
Okay,
Hey,
copy.
I know you're saying I did it, but can I inspire and use the prick pickle to inspire everybody?
Sure.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
hell yeah.
So yeah, that uses your one pricked pickle charge to inspire everyone surrounding you. What do you say or sing to inspire everyone?
I pull out my pickle from my jar with the beholder stalk and everything like that, like it's extra special pickle.
Uh
And I pull it out, and I just say, like, we can't let him leave!
huh. Beautiful.
How do I, oh yeah, that just does.
Yep.
So I just have to click inspire for everybody, or is it just,
Yeah. If anything, we'll say everybody has a 1d8.
Okay.
Yeah, so everybody can add a 1d8 to the roll, except for Zoblob. He was a little too far from it.
Oh.
However, roll initiative for everyone that would like to participate in the ongoing chase now.
Yeah, no, I think
Does
I'm
the
gonna
inspiration
pass.
work on initiative?
No.
I just inspired you, Aeodin. You
Yeah,
definitely-
and,
Hell, man.
what is the what's the inspiration die?
Inspiration will be plus your
Yeah.
dexterity bonus. So roll 120. And then, yeah, so it already did it for you. You rolled a natural 1, unfortunately.
Wow.
And that's still as high as mine.
So Zagoria, you and Jarlaxle are basically moving at the same speed. kind of like keeping up with him as you run. What would you like to do?
I'm assuming I cannot assassinate him.
No,
Right.
not quite.
Okay, just making sure. I guess I just want to attack him with my short bow. There's not really much else I can do at this point.
If you crit again,
Yes, please.
oh, real close.
24.
That was pretty close.
24 barely hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Ooh.
Barely hit.
God.
Jesus.
Do I get a sneak? Apply the sneak attack if I get it. If not, then don't. I guess.
Unfortunately not. You do not get sneak attack. Well, actually, I'll take that back because he's kind of like running away.
and he's
Awesome.
crippled. I crippled him.
So with this attack and just having gotten that nice preemptive strike upon him.
I don't think we're supposed to see that.
Yeah, no, I posted it so you could see it. These are all of the items that you see upon him as he runs away.
Oh,
So these are
wow.
all the things he has that is preventing your escape.
Guys, he wears +3 leather armor. He's going to be tough.
But I'm just gonna
You already
add the
figured
damage that he received earlier.
A portable
Oh, this is the guy on the cover.
Yep.
It was the feather that gave it away.
So as of right now, Zagoria is dealing the most impact upon him. He is very fearful of you, especially.
Oh no. Can I? Can I?
Stand behind Gulroc.
Yeah. Can I hide behind something? Gulroc? Maybe with my bonus action.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you have no problem hiding. He's heading towards the exit.
I want to hide like close enough where like I can keep up with him.
Sure. Roll a stealth check.
Sure thing.
Yeah, you feel pretty hidden.
Cool.
So Jarlaxle, being next in the initiative, he is going to activate his cloak of invisibility, going invisible.
Wow.
And then he's unfortunately still dripping a little bit of blood, and he leaves a very slight trail. Maybe if you roll some proper checks,
Okay.
he might not get away.
Oh, he disappeared.
So Zabla goes, I got him! He's gonna sling a firebolt,
Oh man.
and straight in front of him, it ricochets off of all the columns, impacting one of the dwarven statues. Fortunately, not hitting his target. And Zalbob can't really guard this whole 10-foot tunnel here.
Sure he can.
Yeah,
Hershey,
he
you're up.
tried.
I'm going to. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to use Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
Give me a 7. And I can use Vicious Mockery again. But he can just hear me still, so he'll still take it. Although he has very high wisdom,
He does.
but it doesn't hit. Alright. Anyways,
Okay.
I use it anyways.
Oh, that still hits. It's just he needs to make the save
I
as
mean-
well.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you do not have a target. So unfortunately, because he's invisible, it
What?
does not work. The Vicious
Doesn't-
Mockery.
He should still be able to hear it. I protest, but it's fine.
Okay. You know what? You have made a good case for it. But because he is invisible, it will be at disadvantage.
Yeah.
So,
Because he can't be seen.
Better than nothing.
you're like shouting out into the open here.
Ooh.
Uh,
Oh
So
no.
he gets
Aw.
advantage, right?
yeah, so he has advantage with it. So unfortunately, your words go unheeded. As far as you know, Jarlaxle is basically in it to save his own life at this point. You do still have the dragon staff. It's in your hands.
Is there any possible I would do with it?
How does invisibility work? Like if we hit him with something, will he pop out or?
Let me just double check real quick.
Big Dan. That's a good question.
I know if he does anything. Ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. So he's still invisible. No matter what hits him, it's if
Okay.
he does something or casts another spell.
I mean, if he dies, obviously. But
Oh, for sure.
right. Okay.
But he looked wounded. He didn't appear to be, on death's door for sure.
Right.
So it looks as if Zaraj doesn't really have anything he can use for this particular scenario, but seeing the size of Zablob, he's just going to shoot 2 arrows around him. Just to try and avoid hitting Zablob.
God.
Yeah, one hits him. Ah!
Yep.
No, not one.
And they're at disadvantage too. He does roll a crit, however, it's disadvantage, so it doesn't quite count.
Aw.
So yeah, unfortunately, slinging those 2 arrows, they fly off, impacting the wall behind him. Zablob goes, well, I'm not the guy! And that's his turn. That was like, we need to get him before he escapes! Alright, I'll try something, I suppose. And he's going to use that same spell he used on the door. Fairy Fire.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good one.
Which reveals invisibles.
Is it an AoE?
Oh,
It's like 15 feet, right?
that would have to
Yeah,
be.
we'll read it. Also, I'm looking now and it doesn't look like he has the spell Fairy Fire. I apologize. Fairy Fire was the spell that Jarlaxle used,
Right.
not Dabble.
Yeah,
So
was
Dabble
like-
does not. I wish I knew Fairy Fire right now.
Us too.
And so instead, he is going to. Doesn't really have anything. He's going to cast
forgot.
Freedom of Movement.
Guys, are we screwed here?
Going to cast Freedom of Movement on Zagoria.
Go get him, buddy.
So this is his last 4th spell slot. He realizes that Zagoria is the one that has been dealing all of the damage to at least to Jarlaxle. That's simply because he's been critting. But yeah, you are now unable to be restrained or paralyzed. And your speed cannot be reduced. And being underwater imposes no penalties.
Wow.
All the swimming.
And I can breathe.
So yeah, Davil is keeping up. He has a boat! He's probably running towards the fair. Aeodin, you're up.
The door is open, right?
The door is open and it cannot be shut.
Okay.
He's still crippled though. He's not moving at full speed, right?
Yeah,
When we
he's
see a
essentially
blood trail.
dashing, but because he's crippled, he's moving at half speed, so he's only moving the normal amount.
Okay. And he was last, like, right here, correct?
That's where he was, but then he took his turn.
Let me know if I can do this. I basically want to move, make some sort of check to see if I can see any blood trail or hear him, and then attack.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Okay. Can I move first? I'm just
Yes.
going to move, like, forward. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Obviously, he'd be going towards the door.
Yeah. So towards the door. Or, like, right there. That's 30. Then investigation.
Yes.
So I'm, like, looking intently at the floor, trying to look for that blood stain,
+6,
anything like
man.
that.
Yeah, and you have a general idea of where his figure would be, just following this trail. You do not have disadvantage on any attack you make.
Okay, sweet. Well, then I will shoot towards, let's say, this square right here.
Go for it.
So wheat. So this is an attack action, so I will shoot twice. Question:
Uh-huh.
with extra attack, can I like let's say there's 2 guys, could I attack 1, attack 2?
Yes. But
Okay.
there's only one target, if that's what you're asking.
What I'm trying to ask if I could like shoot at this square. If I miss, shoot at a different square.
Certainly.
Battleship.
Yeah. go for
Yeah,
it.
kind of like Battleship. That's
Yeah.
a really good point.
And yeah, as you're aware, just being a magic user yourself, invisibility does not break upon impact.
Right.
He would need to cast a spell himself or attack in order to break
I mean,
invisibility.
Couldn't I see an arrow floating in the air if it sticks inside of him?
That's a good call. Yeah, if you hit, we'll say that could happen.
Okay, sweet. All right, so just to confirm, I am trying to hit right here. This guy.
Okay.
Ping, ping.
Yep. And so roll for your attack.
Cool. Flourish with the crossbow. Fire.
Pew pew.
Fire! Fire!
The 22.
22. Can I add my inspiration die?
Yes, you may.
All right. That's a +8, right?
Yep,
Oh,
1d8.
1d8.
So 28.
And yeah, with that, you hear the impact of a thud
Yes!
as it sinks into his armor. And you can
Oh!
you witness the crossbow bolt beginning to go invisible, but what reveals him is the blood spatter. And
Okay.
just your own visualization, you kind of enchanted it with your own fey magic.
Oh, tight.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I did that.
So right now,
All right.
only Aeodin can see it.
Okay, so that's first attack.
Yep.
So I'll roll damage for that. 9.
All right.
And then extra attack number 2.
Oh! Yeah, that
He's
hits.
stunned.
That's a
Just
stun.
Following that same line, you aim
Shit.
and you impale that first crossbow bolt a little bit further inside with your amazing elven accuracy. And this bolt, you can feel the enchanted properties of the crossbow kick in,
Yes.
stunning upon impact.
Boom.
Know where he is. And
Oh,
he's
Does
Yeah,
that disrupt
baby.
concentration?
He is stunned. However, it was an item that gave him invisibility.
Got it.
So, as far as you know, and this is just from Aeodin's use of the crossbow bolt, he's stunned. Perhaps he's not going to move.
I'll be like,
Alright.
someone jump on that fucking right there. Just jump on it.
Who's next?
I'll just stand right there. That'll be it.
Okay, you're standing next to Zaraj, who kind of like pats you on the back, like, nice job!
I'm so happy I impressed him because he's been fucking awesome this whole fight.
Yeah,
Seeing where Aeodin's shooting, can I like move right up there?
sure. Yeah, you witnessed a couple bolts sink into this square here.
And I want to ask if I can do this as a bonus action to take some of the blood from the last battle from the wounds that I've taken and like kind of splatter it in that general area to see if it hits anything. Since
Sure.
I can't see anything.
And just to reiterate, the way that Aeodin was able to see it is because of his own Fey ancestry and the way that he kind of like propositioned it. This blood that you're splashing on him, you don't really have the same magical properties as he does. However, if you want to
If
see,
it disappears,
yeah, you can throw it and then watch where the blood lands. That would definitely take a check, but I like where your head's at.
yeah, would that count as a bonus action or would it count as an action?
That would be a bonus action.
Okay, I would like to do that, like right where I saw him.
Yeah, so you like wipe your hand across your forehead, getting some blood and sweat, and you fling it right in front of you. Basically where those arrows
That's
sank
metal.
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now make an investigation check.
Ooh, investigation. Oh,
Ooh.
that's like my worst roll. Like literally my worst roll.
So yeah, you see blood splatter over like 15 feet, and you're like, oh, so many choices.
I'm just like, fuck it.
Mhm. However, the target is stunned, so even though he's invisible, which would give you disadvantage, stun gives you advantage, so it's a normal swing.
Would it be normal then if I try to go for a grapple?
I would say if you're trying to grapple him, it would probably be a strength. I would say disadvantage for a grapple. That seems kind of like you don't know what you're grabbing, you know?
All right. Then I'm just gonna throw down. Oh, my wire got stuck. I'm gonna throw down my Wind Fury totem.
Okay. Well, you already
Yeah,
used your
I guess
bonus.
it'll
You already used your bonus.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry.
And you're
Never
not
mind, ignore
raging,
that.
so we'll not use that rage number that's added.
Oh yeah. Of course. I'll just swing recklessly with my great axe.
Okay, so that would give you advantage.
Yeah.
18 and 12. Unfortunately, neither attack. Oh wait. Oh, okay. Nah, I take that back. The second attack definitely
Double
hits.
attack.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so crit damage, and I get an extra D12.
Yes, just because you're just wildly swinging. Click the green one and then roll an extra 1d12.
Yeah, and then 1d12.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay, so no rage bonus. However, you still did
26.
26 points of damage from one blow. You realized you were able to impact at least one attack on the invisible being.
Nice.
And it couldn't even make a sound. Yeah. Very well done. All right, so Zagoria, you are up next.
All right, so I've been trying to keep up with him, so I'm probably maybe here.
Oh yeah, you
Yes.
were hiding behind a pillar. Yes, you're probably about there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. I've been watching all this, right? So I kind of know where he is, basically.
Yes.
Plus.
Well, you have been behind a pillar, but I would say make a investigation or perception check, your choice.
I'll do perception.
15. You have an idea of where it might be.
Okay. Then I will attack the best I can, the closest I can to him, with my adamantite rapier. Or adamant.
Yeah.
Oh, your dagger. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
my dagger. Sure.
yeah, it's an adamantine dagger. Your
Yeah.
rapier, however, is bent like a boomerang.
So that's unusable.
Yeah, it's pretty much
if it use it as a boomerang.
Throw it.
Yeah, you can sling it. Maybe it's aerodynamic. But the dagger is looking pretty sharp and pointy. It'll probably get the job done.
Okay, I'll go with that then.
So, yeah.
That'd be so broken if you
Ouch.
could just bend any melee weapon into a boomerang.
Mhm. Yeah, stepping up to the plate where Gulroc and Aeodin landed their marks. Unfortunately, even with a stunned target, the invisibility just throws your eyes off, and you can't really gaze where to stab because you're coming in with a short weapon, and unfortunately, just wasn't able to get any impact.
He's a little to the left, a little to the left.
So Jarlaxle
Sorry, man.
is gonna let out a groan. He's stunned for this round. Zoblob's like, I got this! And he stabs a bitch. Go for it, Zob. And he rolls a crit.
Oh my god.
He got him?
Yeah. So he
Oh
shanks
my
him
God.
up like an uppercut into Jarlaxle, who takes 4 points of damage. Like, he's right here! I'll leave my dagger in him for you! And he lets go, and the dagger turns invisible. Like,
Whoa.
what? I want
Good
that
try,
back! I want that back! Hershey, you're up.
Man, I am out of everything.
Yeah.
We really needed that long rest.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just point my pistol in the area that I've seen everyone shooting at, and I'll just.
loud.
Yeah. And as you recall, you're not as proficient as you are with, say, a dagger or your rapier. Like, with the pistol, it does more damage. However, you are not as accurate.
Mm-hmm. And yet, pistol power permeates my brain. Pistol.
You shoot the pistol, and it flies straight through all of your friends. Unfortunately, not impacting on your intended target.
I thought you meant
It's not
it pierces all of us.
Back up, boy.
Hershey's
Back up.
betrayed us. No.
You gotta curve the bullet, Hershey.
Oh yeah, like the Seven Assassins, or something like that.
Wanted.
Wanted.
I think that was it, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
been one. Anything else you'd like to do? Move closer or
Who
bonus
this
action?
motherfucker?
Yeah, I'd like to just put myself in an advantageous position, and I'll position myself near Aeodin. And Siraj.
So, yeah, Zaraj is going to make his way downtown, and seeing where the dagger impacted, he's going to do 3 glaive attacks. And I'm just going to see what to add real quick. Okay, +4. So +4 to all of these numbers.
Awesome.
Somebody?
Unfortunately, none of them hit, though. But
Oh,
he's
that's
doing a nice whirlwind
big.
effect. How did I not hit? It was like a tornado.
You gotta spin faster.
I was like, what do I pay you for? And he's going to do a couple...
Fireball.
Yeah. He's gonna... What does he have?
We would all fucking die.
He has nothing really, so he's gonna cure wounds on Gulroc. Give you a nice level 1. And that was his last cure wounds too. So he got 2 points of healing.
Thanks. I think.
You're welcome.
Feel a little better.
Aeodin,
Like
you're up.
getting a $2 tip on a like $60 bill. Like, thanks.
Don't spend it all in one place.
I won't. Thanks.
Aeodin, you see everyone basically gathering around what you would assume is the invisible entity that you've all been basically bullying. What would you like to do?
I mean, I guess I could try to just shoot it again, but I'm wondering if there's more to do. Maybe like make my way further down the hall and kind of make like a human wall. You know what I mean?
It's all lie down.
Yeah, or just stand next to each other with some melee weapons or something. You know?
Maybe get a huge pile of homeless people.
A daisy wall.
Zeus!
Yeah. Okay. Well, so how is advantage and disadvantage working now? Because he's invisible, which is disadvantage, but he's stunned.
He's no longer stunned. His turn has passed.
Oh, it has? Fuck. Yep. So he more than likely is moving again, right?
Yes.
He moved, right?
He
was stunned for a whole turn.
Does stun mean prone? Is that two different things?
He is not prone, no.
Not prone, okay. Fuck. I will... Yeah, let's do that. I will move my movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're at 30, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Okay. Fuck it. I will shimmer and like bamf into some ash, and then I'd like to move that other 30 with my Fey teleportation, and then ready a longsword attack. So I want to go 30 feet pretty much to the door, and then another 30 feet into the hall. And I kind of want to stand like in the middle, just like waiting, ready if I hear or see anything, like footprints, blood, whatever. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay, for sure. Make a investigation check.
All right. Investigation. 17.
17. Yeah, you have a vague idea of where he might be.
Okay. So as soon as he gets in melee range, I wanna swing.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
Cool. All right. So Gulroc's up.
Well, could I like reach out a hand real quick just to see if anything's there?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
You really need intelligence to wave your hand out to see if something's there.
Yeah, that's weird.
Sleight of hand?
It might be at disadvantage, but we'll see.
My investigation's already at disadvantage.
True. No,
-2.
Yeah,
idiot.
Unfortunately, you reach out and grab, but nothing really catches your hand.
Well, I guess if I don't feel anything, I'm just gonna move forward this way, like round through here, and like just come down here and just look around for anything. But I've already done investigation, so I'm just gonna stand here and.
Next to you.
Yeah. What square are you swinging at? Just curious.
I guess. I got double attack, so can I swing in front of me and back behind me, like make a double attack where I just spin?
Whirlwind.
Yeah, so make your 2 attacks. Because you're doing it recklessly, it's just normal because he's still invisible. So,
right.
1 attack in front, 1 behind.
Okay. So I'll make the one in front first.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'll make this will be the one behind.
Wait, this is disadvantage?
Yeah, you're only rolling once per, not twice.
Right?
Yeah,
Right.
sorry. So then just take the first 2.
Yeah,
And
that works.
for the first one, I'll roll my D8 inspiration.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, if anything, both of them hit. So go ahead. I'm sorry, the only one behind you hit then.
Oh.
Okay.
Yep. But you hear a loud thud as it
Oh.
finds flesh.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's still in the same spot you guys left him in. He was stunned for that turn.
Oh, damn it.
And you are not raging, but you still do 8 points of slashing damage. A chunk of drow flesh falls to the ground. Uninvisible. And you hear a cry, like, oh, God, please, Can we talk?
Dropped invisibility, fucker.
Zagoria, you're up.
Well, seeing where Gulroc hit him, I'm gonna aim for that area.
Yeah, you see the fleshy bit on the ground below, and it's exact same spot as before. The roll for damage.
And I'm gonna do
Or roll for
a
attack
short
first.
bow attack,
Mhm.
which does not hit. I have not used my bardic inspiration.
So it is a disadvantage attack still.
Oh.
Or instead of disadvantage, you can roll for investigation using your bonus.
Okay.
So it's either keep your bonus and roll for disadvantage, or roll for investigation
Bardic
Yeah.
Inspiration.
and
Okay.
then use your inspiration. That's up to you. You have two choices.
I'll do an investigation then.
Go for it.
Ouch.
Yeah. Well, you think you know where it is. Just, geometry of where that bit fell.
Okay. So what do I do now?
You
I
would
use
roll
my
the
inspiration?
D8. Yeah, you would roll the 1d8
Right, okay.
for inspiration.
Oh.
So even so,
One.
unfortunately, your arrow does not find purchase, and it pings against the wall.
It's 22.
Yeah, it's
It's high.
I think it's 22.
I can't tell you.
3.
I swung for a 23 last time and it missed. So
Okay.
Wait, really?
24 at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah, and I linked his armor just to give you guys an idea of what you're dealing with.
He's got good fucking armor.
Yeah, I
Like
kind of want
the
to take
best.
his whole gear.
We're gonna
on me.
loot the shit out of this.
if we can kill
Yeah.
this guy,
He realizes you guys are hungry
Oh.
right now.
We're so rich.
I think Gulroc would be pretty cool with a unnecessary eye patch.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Some of that gear? Holy crap.
So Jarlaxle is going to pull out his wand of webbing, and everybody needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
shit,
no
I don't have
problem.
rage anymore. Wait, do I need rage for that?
It's danger sense. I don't know if you do.
Oh, I don't need rage. I'm not
You said
blinded,
dex
deafened,
save?
or
Yeah, a
incapacitated.
dex save for everyone standing nearby. Hershey, you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I was behind.
Oh,
the
you're
wall.
okay. You're good.
Am I too close?
Please forgive me.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
so
good
far
too,
away.
Aeodin.
I'm good.
You're too.
Okay, then disregard mine.
Okay, so it looks as if Zaraj is the only one that gets caught in this web that comes out of nowhere. But in doing so, Jarlaxle buys himself a little bit of time. Everyone within 5 feet may take an opportunity attack, but it will be at disadvantage.
Alright.
Sure. Why
Yeah,
not?
go for it. Roll for it.
Only have to hit a 24. No big deal. Shit.
Yeah, disadvantage roll twice per. One more
Oh,
time
yeah.
for you, Zagoria.
I mean, I missed regardless, right?
Yeah, and approaching you, Aeodin, you hear the heavy breathing of a man on his last string of life.
Do I go?
It's not your turn yet.
Oh,
Zoblob's gonna go.
Readied.
If
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
held
was
your
right.
action, didn't you?
yeah, you did hold it. So go ahead and fire an arrow, or
I was gonna melee.
okay, cool.
I'm not that good at it, but I was like, if he's coming this way,
Yes, he's definitely within range right now. It would still be a disadvantage.
right? Okay, so there's 1, 2.
And
No.
then 3, 4.
Oh yeah, second attack.
Mhm.
Okay. 2. Oh,
Unfortunately, not.
Yeah.
Both your swings go wide, kind of like cleaving in of the upper torso area.
yeah.
Maybe he ducked at the right time this time. Zablob, on the other hand, is gonna think to himself, what can I do to help? And he's going to think, brain blast! He's gonna
Neutron.
he's gonna presentation and spew like color in front of him where he thinks
Oh, boy.
Jarlaxle might be. And so he's going to make an investigation check. (16) So you notice that there's an ankle just appearing out of nowhere,
Oh,
and it looks purple. Hershey, you're up.
Of
Of
course.
course. Of course.
course.
What other color? There's only one color.
Can I see the purple ankle?
You're kind of far. You're behind a pillar. But if you get a good vantage point, maybe move 30 feet closer, you might.
All right, so I run 30 feet closer.
Okay.
Do I see the purple ankle?
Yeah, you see a purple ankle.
Okay, I slash for the purple ankle.
Okay. Roll for
And I
it.
don't hit.
Unfortunately not.
I should have just used the pistol again. Yeah.
I don't
Doesn't
think
even
you can
matter.
actually hit with the pistol unless you crit.
Yeah. Unfortunately, just lacking proficiency with the pistol, you're unable to find your target. And this guy in particular, he's just
Why is it
very, very well versed in
Yeah.
combat.
worth a try?
But yeah, your rapier, you swing it, and maybe you should have stabbed this time.
Mm-hmm.
But Zaraj is up.
The stab.
I hate purple! And Zaraj is gonna do 2 glaive attacks. At normal because he's aiming for the ankle. Unfortunately, even with a +4, 18
Jesus,
does not
this
hit.
guy.
Davil is up, and he is going to do another polymorph. Wait, no, I don't know how many spell slots he has
I
left.
don't think he has any.
Yeah, he's out of all his good ones.
Oh,
Yeah, we're all out of stuff. Like, I can't even rage anymore. This is my first time not raging.
What was
We
this
have
one?
one thing: if he gets away, he's not getting away for real.
non-detection.
It doesn't do anything. Yeah, he's all out, guys. He's gonna do what he can. He's gonna fling 2 daggers at the purple ankle.
Got
Unfortunately,
it.
not
Purple
hitting.
ankle.
He did not hit the purple ankle. Aeodin is up. You see before you, just looking down, a nice purple bit of flesh.
Oh, well, hello. Is he right next to me?
Yeah, he's right in front of you.
Okay, so like ahead, directly in front?
Yeah, about 5 feet to your right,
Up 5 feet to my right. Okay, so
up there.
I will back up. And then, I mean, there's no more squares, but let's say 15 feet.
Uh-huh.
I will do a back handspring. I will do that, and then as I'm in the air, I'm pulling out my crossbow, and then I land and take 2 shots.
Okay.
Show off.
Just doing a quick pew-pew.
Pew pew. All right, so there's 1,
25 and a 13.
So
Still good.
13.
Yep, the 25 does hit, so roll for damage.
Wait, that was at disadvantage, right?
Well, you're aiming for the purple ankle, aren't you?
Yeah. you
Yeah.
see the ankle.
Blanco.
Right, so it'd be
Oh,
normal,
fuck
right?
yeah. Okay, so then 25. 8.
Yeah, so with that, you hear a thunk, and then the last breath escapes
We actually
Jarlaxle.
killed him. I did
Yeah.
not think.
His Achilles heel.
Yeah. And he falls lifeless, the invisibility fading from his cloak.
Give me that goddamn hat. And I just and I put it on.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Jarlaxle is unconscious before you.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Loot the body.
Oh, we loot the shit out of that body.
Yeah, and let's not take any more chances with this guy. It's just now that he's unconscious.
Let's just cut his head off just to be certain.
All right, cut
Oh.
his head off.
Yeah, I have a great idea. I'm pretty pissed. I know what we're gonna do. I mean, I'm gonna do it since I have the ability to.
I can't stop you.
Yeah, I'm going to grab the head, and I'm going to take this dragon staff, and I'm gonna start walking towards the, or making my way towards the sea.
Are you gonna feed it to the shark?
With his head.
No, I'm gonna look for the nearest boat,
Okay.
and I'm gonna find the guy who owns it. I'm gonna pull out 500 gold, and I'm saying, "You're gonna take me to the dragon." And I give him 500 gold. Oh, does he take me to the dragon?
Okay. Well, you just
I know
decapitate.
this is time, so yeah, this is like.
Oh no! Well, no. I'm just digesting what you're doing. So you took the head off of Jarlaxle?
Yeah, that's what I just wanted. Yeah.
Yeah, and it didn't sound like you concealed it at all. So
Yeah. Okay.
make a stealth check. We'll see if anybody notices you carrying the head of a drow leader.
And this is how Hershey dies.
Yeah.
No,
And you're walking through the docks.
Yeah, it's like half
Fine.
HP.
Leaving.
During the festival.
Alone. Leaving.
very
9.
stealthily.
So yeah, you just happen to have a drow head. It's dusk. The sun has already gone down, so the skin is pretty intact.
I'm looking for the.
Yeah, it's a good mile to the ocean.
I'm walking.
Maybe a half mile.
You guys do your other things while I'm continuing to walk.
Okay.
I want to
Clean the
loot
body.
the body.
Yeah, I listed all of his items there.
Again, okay.
I gotta see what the fuck this feather's about. What is this?
A
What if-
bracer of flying daggers.
What kind of armor do we all wear?
I don't wear any.
I'm a fighter, so I think I have.
Ring of truth telling.
What am I wearing? I'm wearing leather, but I can wear better armor.
What's a portable hole?
So the fun thing is your bard has an identity spell. You can ask him to do it when you guys get back to wherever, and if anything, I'll give you guys cards. Yeah. He had his own special mission.
Die.
But yeah, you reach the ocean,
Take
Hershey,
the eye patch.
and you find a fisherman who gladly takes your gold. You guys get in this very trashy rowboat, and you're out in the middle of the ocean right now.
All right, do we get near to the dragon?
As you recall, the dragon was felled not too long ago.
What? It was felled? I thought it was only injured.
Toads.
It was injured with you guys when you were on your little adventure, but then basically he was killed by Jarlaxle.
Oh, by Jarlaxle.
Yeah, this was pretty recent.
Was this the
recall.
whole? And I knew about this.
Yeah, we'll say you knew about it.
Well, then I
mean-
probably wouldn't have done any of this. It's the whole reason was to go to the dragon.
You mean Dabble?
I mean, I'm sure. I thought I didn't believe Davil. I know Davil shot at him to test his weapon, but you said to test it. You didn't say you killed him.
They essentially killed the dragon. It was a practice.
They killed a dragon to practice for killing a dragon.
Yeah, Zaraj.
Well, at least you can't say that Davil was not thorough in his.
They didn't know you guys had that familiarity with the dragon, especially. Nobody had mentioned that.
Oh well, I guess I didn't go then. Because
Isn't
that's
that the
already
staff
done.
that has like the aura that keeps dragons away anyway?
That too.
I
That's-
can use it to control a dragon.
I didn't want
and
to
was
say
gonna-
anything to mess this
I
up.
was going to take this dragon and I was going to go burn down the Sea Maiden's Fair
That would
Okay.
have been
while
cool.
throwing the head onto the dock, but that's not possible now. Very
Yeah,
upset.
solo as well. You might not make it out alive.
What on
Just
top
with
of
that
dragon?
stealth.
Yeah. But just recapping, because, yeah, you guys did clarify, it was the Zentarum that essentially practiced their lethal weapon on the bronze dragon, who is a young bronze dragon out in the harbor of Waterdeep. And yes, the staff does create a perimeter that protects Waterdeep itself. It's, essentially it emanates from the dragon staff. However, it is not active at the moment.
Oh.
Mhm.
Wow.
Okay, so I didn't go.
Yeah. So yeah, you were aware that this plan might not work. So you walk
yeah,
back
turned
inside.
I forgot the dragon's dead, guys.
It's fine. Hey,
Can
so
you
I
identify all this cool shit that we just got?
I suppose.
So-
well,
My loot.
regarding this feather that I just found, because I just read the spell description, I really want to do it. Do I know the command word?
a feather of Diatrama.
Yeah.
Let me find out. Make an Arcana check, I guess.
Okay. I really want to fucking do this so bad. Arcana, I'm awesome. 20.
20. Yeah, you are familiar with avian feathers, and you realize that this one
Sick.
has a magical enchantment on it.
All right, sweet. So I immediately pull the feather out of the hat. I say the command word. Let's say it's fluffy butt, and then I throw the fucking feather. It poofs into a full-on Dimetra bird that can be used as a mount. So I jump on the back of it and I go, "Look at me, guys!
He's basically riding an emu right now.
Isn't this cool?" I just start
pretty
taking
dope.
it in circles around the chamber.
Meanwhile, I'm putting on this eye patch, and I just read out what it does. I have to attune to it too, but I'm just putting it on for now.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't even know about the feather of Diatrama.
Dude, this is the shit. It's
I want
so
the
cool.
invisibility.
You
So
probably would have used that to escape if
Yeah,
you
so I was
didn't.
about to say, I'm like, man, that would have been a great escape mount.
Yeah, real good.
So it's a bird you can hop on.
So it's a feather that turns into a bird for 6 hours unless it gets killed. Then it turns back into a feather, and I can't use it again for a week.
That's pretty dope.
Once a
You
week.
can't use it for a week.
Oh, it's funny.
Dang.
This eye patch is pretty broken too. I was looking it up. It is a magic eye patch that grants its user a number of benefits. It can discern stuff within the field of view.
I hate to interrupt, but you guys should not be identifying these things yourselves.
Oh, my bad.
Like Hershey's doing it, right?
Yeah, this is something that you guys would probably do during like off time in game. So essentially, we're doing a little meta gaming right now.
Okay. I just got really excited.
I just picked up the eye patch because I thought it would be cool, and that's like the only thing I could probably wear without armor. And then I looked it up. Sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't blame you guys. Obviously, the excitement is there. If anything, I think this might be a good note to end on. Just because, we had a very exciting episode. There was a lot of combat, and we're at the 3-hour mark. So we did start late as well. So if anything,
so a slow fade to black.
Yeah,
as I'm just running around in this fucking bird.
Yeah, join us next week where we will figure out what happens next for our party of 4. I hope everybody has a fantastic night. Toodles!
Bye!
Bye.